Oh man. Whew. I don't even know why I do this. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know, but I'm gonna continue to do it. Seriously, was just bored. Boredom. Boredom does a lot to a feller. It does a lot to a feller, you know? Just get bored and just join the fucking Discord. Especially if you like get all your work done early as shit. That's the benefits of having a cool job where you can just do your work and then fucking leave. Do the work, fucking leave, still get paid for it for a day. It's a dope job that I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Make sure that shit was off. All right. First Discord we're gonna join the politics Discord. It's Friday. You know, people should be out. You know, trying to have a good time in here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna start with race issues, maybe. Never mind. I'm not gonna start with race issues.
was right there.
It's brutal.
This is
Brutal.
brutal, man. It's the product. It's the product of not paying the ethnic.
He's in black. He's on all black.
Is he
Well, I
stabbing
guess
him to
everyone's
death?
wearing all
Damn.
black.
Yeah, he didn't die. He stabbed
He
him
didn't
7
die, though.
times, but the kid didn't die.
Which is good.
Saying that, like, if I catch a nigga talking shit and you weren't doing shit, I'll talk shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, bro, when I be jumping in BC, your ass will be like, black men, blah blah blah, black men, this shit. I hope all black men baby dies. Like, it's funny as hell when black on black violence and shit. You be doing that shit, and then you be like, Fozzy, why don't you be coming to aid? I'm like, I just don't come to your aid because you be on some fucking hating black men shit.
I want to know what you mean by not protecting. I don't know a single person, yo. I don't know. I can't imagine a scenario of anybody that I know in real life, even the most gangster niggas, right? Where
He's gonna look like the male version of Ice Spice. Yo.
black woman and they just like, I don't know, they might call the police. Most
They
niggas are
ain't
probably gonna
calling
try
the
to whoop.
police. No, they're not. Black people
Most
don't call the
dudes.
police like that.
I'm not saying they are going to call the police. I'm saying they might. I think most dudes are going to like physically get involved with that situation. I don't see most black dudes like just standing there. I don't see it. I can't imagine.
And even on the streets, if you go by any liquor store, even outside of the mall, like they'll just always be begging for something, harassing you, yelling,
But
like trying
JJ,
to
maybe it's
catcall
just the black
Okay, that
you,
is
men.
also a
trying to
minority of
catcall
black
Yeah,
you,
men.
maybe
or
it's
if
just
they
the
Wait, but
black
that's
attack
a
men that you
you or
know,
anything
JJ.
like that, or harass you, like, and other black men are around, they ain't doing shit. Black guys never step in when a guy's
JJ,
harassing a woman.
it's 3 black men on
that's
here telling you that that's not all black men.
And I'm saying it's not all. I already said it's not all, but I said it's enough for me to say something and enough for me to speak down on black guys. It's enough. It's
You think
enough.
it's more than 50%? You think it's more than 50%?
Not do everything I mentioned, but I think if they're not a part of the problem, they're okay with it happening. They're not speaking up. There's not enough black guys bringing awareness to the problem.
What
I don't know.
harassment are
I
you
feel like
talking about, though? Like, are you just talking about niggas trying to get your number or something like that? Ain't no
No,
dude
I'm
gonna
just
step
saying
in and do that.
harassing women
someone
in
like
general.
catcalling and shit. Yeah, she do like catcalling and like it's a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of shit.
I'm
But
like, I ain't
I
gonna
don't.
step in if I see that. Shoot, I don't care. Niggas say what they want. As long as they ain't touching you, if somebody try to touch you, that's a different story.
It doesn't matter
Yeah,
if I'm walking away and you're like yelling and shit. Stop fucking yelling. And if you
crazy.
keep yelling, then I think someone should step in and be like, dude, just chill. Like, I don't know, it's
I
always
do
like an
agree.
older black guy, like 40, 50 and up, always having to yell at you outside of the mall or whatever. Always, and if they're not yelling at you
Nah,
for your
niggas be
number,
the man.
they
What?
begging for
You tripping?
$1. Like, it's just
So you
embarrassing.
mean
You
that's
tripping?
like me?
The
And then
older
most of y'all
dudes be the
niggas don't
That's
even
man.
like
got
me
life
yelling. That's
insurance
like me
anyway,
yelling at
because
autonomy.
how come
That's
whenever
like
a
me
black
yelling at
guy is
autonomy.
hashtagged, they always make a GoFundMe because the nigga don't even got life insurance? Like, how dusty do
Look at
y'all
this.
gotta
All right,
be?
nah, chill.
No, no,
Look at what you
no, no.
are, folks.
They have a GoFundMe and life insurance, bro.
No, a
It's
lot of
both
Exactly.
of them.
times, just like y'all zaddy, Kevin Samuels ain't had no life insurance.
Fuck
The
that
fuck?
nigga Kevin. I don't care about
Who
that
is Kevin
I don't know
Samuels?
nothing about that.
nigga. Fuck that
Who's
I
He
don't know
didn't
that?
nothing
have
about
life
Kevin Samuels.
insurance.
Ugh.
Don't know nothing about Kevin Samuels. I know I have life
I
Because
don't
you're
know
old
insurance.
nothing
as
about
fuck.
it
I
either.
don't even know why you're talking to me, granddaddy.
Oh
See,
my.
look,
You see
now
what I'm
he call
saying?
you a
Look
See,
at
young.
you.
Now
that's
look,
where
You
we
look
come
like
at.
one of the people that
Because
beg
now,
for some
no,
fucking Mad
if Blue
Dog
Fi,
outside the liquor store, nigga.
if Blue Fi starts serving your ass, you gonna expect me and Autonomy to come in and defend you?
Listen, I don't expect
right?
y'all to do shit
Like,
because y'all never did it. So I don't
look at this.
expect
All
it.
right,
I
have
don't
at it.
expect it
So
because y'all never
Have
do
I
it.
don't know
have
about.
at it.
I don't know
Wait, so
about
you
never do. I don't know about
what?
never do. I am the fairest person on this circuit. Okay, I always give
That's
everybody
debatable.
a fair.
No,
I give.
actually,
Then
I
no.
you
always give.
fucking mute me
No,
when I
autonomy.
say how I
I
feel.
always.
No,
Like,
autonomy
I
Tommy,
is the
you
always.
fairest
always
I
person
mute
on the
always.
me.
server.
I always give everybody a fair shake because one, it's entertaining, and two, even to my detriment, right? Even when it causes me anguish, right? I give motherfuckers a fair shake, okay? A lot more than other people. I have limits, of course, right? I have limits, and I do mute and things like that. But like, if it's a neutral back and forth, or one person's doing a little bit too much, and the other person starts to reciprocate a little bit, that's fine. But to say that, like, I don't know. I don't. Did you grow up around black people? I just don't know. I don't know that like these dislike black men. If I feel like if it applies to black men, how does it not apply to all dudes? Like, how does it? I think a white dude is less likely to like stand up for some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of black dudes, we already know a lot of violence. But I feel like white people are less likely.
My
Or a
dudes will
white dude might
definitely
be like,
stand up for sure. They definitely
White
will.
dudes will not step in between a
I'm
black
never.
man and a black woman
They
argument.
do.
No,
Yes, they
no,
have.
they will
Yes, they
not.
have. Yes, they do.
Uh,
Even on
No.
Discord.
maybe.
No, even on Discord, like when
Oh,
that's just
no.
I have in real life examples, but I remember when fucking Yiddle came in being weird. He was like Papa Titty for mod and shit like that. He was being annoying. I kept telling him to fucking leave me the fuck alone. There was 2 white dudes in there and they were arguing in my defense and they even reported him to the mods and he's the reason they're the reason why he lost his mod.
That's how I was
So
talking real life.
that's a
Mhm.
Discord
The
example.
crazy thing
Bro,
White
is,
guys do
Discord
protect
niggas,
black
bro. You
women.
talking
The
about
ones
Yiddle,
that aren't
bro?
racist do
You
defend
talking
black
about
women.
Yiddle. You talking about Discord.
I mean, if
But
I'm
even
being
in real
honest,
life, like there's been situations
in real
like yes
life,
they
if
do.
in
Yes they
real
do.
life, if I saw you getting in an argument with somebody, I'm not stepping in. No,
Yeah,
it's your
because you're just a
problem,
bitch. I'm
oh
wondering what you look
God,
like. You're probably ugly.
bro. I don't give a
'Cause you're a
fuck.
bitch.
It's not my problem.
You wouldn't defend
Exactly.
anybody.
Like,
You're
what the
just
hell?
weird.
JJ, all the shit you've ever talked
Oh,
about me, if you were in
The
a
standard
situation
is
where
if
you
the black
needed
girl's
somebody to
cute.
step
If the
in, I would
black girl
still
is
step
cute,
in.
then we'll step in.
No.
no, bro. I ain't. No, bro. I've
It's not
literally
even
put
about the
myself
cuteness.
in harm's
It
way.
is. Absolutely.
No, for me,
Are
it's
you going
not.
to
It's
It
not
defend
might
about
some
be.
the
I
cuteness.
mean,
400-pound whale that's
it
fighting
might
with
be
her
for you,
boyfriend? No.
Yes, I would.
Why wouldn't you defend her?
Yeah, why wouldn't you
right?
defend her?
Because it's their own
That's
fight.
weird.
They're fighting with each other.
Wait.
So
They're
That's
because
arguing with
she's
each
weird.
other.
fat, she doesn't
That's
deserve
weird. That's
protection? That doesn't
weird.
make any
If it's
sense.
physical, that's a different thing than like an argument.
That's
That's
what
what
we're
I'm saying.
talking
That's
about,
what's
yo.
weird.
We're
That's
talking
what
about
we're
I thought
physical.
you
talking
guys were
about.
talking about an argument like you guys are having right now.
No,
Well,
not
she
just
said
in the argument.
harass.
Harassment
Well,
in
Yeah, she said
general.
harass. What does that mean?
what?
Well, I mean, this is like in-group argument.
Yeah,
It's just
like
like a
if
Well,
you
it's
got
harassment.
different.
yourself into
So
a
an
situation,
argument, a disagreement is different than like putting your hands on someone or repeatedly like yelling at them when they're not, like harassment, you know what I mean, or berating someone when they're clearly like not responding or reciprocating that type of energy. Like that is, it could, if y'all have a
Yeah,
disagreement
that's a
over
problem.
like the, but I don't know why, I don't know why the woman's level of attractiveness. I mean, it may feel, no, that doesn't even make sense. If I see a woman that's clearly like smaller and now if this bitch is 6'6" and this dude is like 5'3", and like they get into a fight,
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure she gonna fuck him up.
So you wouldn't
So I
defend.
will
You wouldn't defend
allow-
like a
No, you're
transgender.
being a highest
I won't
now.
need to.
You wouldn't defend
I
like
won't
a
need
6
to.
foot
No, you're
No,
being
transgender.
a heightist.
No. I'm a heightist. What? We
Uh-huh.
just making shit up. We just making shit up. Heightist. We just making shit up. Listen, I'm a trained fighter. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I know that if you are, most people can't fight at all. If a woman is 6'6" and the dude that she's fighting is 5'3", she's going to win that fight most likely.
No,
Like 90%.
just
Autonomy.
because
What
she's
if it's
tall
a
doesn't mean
trans
she's
woman? What if
strong.
it's
That
a
doesn't make any
trans woman
sense.
and a guy?
Oh,
He's
he's a
a
trained
trans
fighter.
woman.
He knows,
That's
obviously.
ridiculous.
No,
So
I don't
one,
know where they
it
trained
doesn't.
him at.
So if she is okay, the height difference that we're talking about, 6'6". All right, if this woman, even if this woman is like 6'3", and the dude is 5, if he's under like 5'8", she's probably going to win. Because the mass is just not, they just aren't, like, they don't.
Listen, I don't know. All I'm
Would you
saying is I
defend a
don't have a
trans woman,
problem
though?
calling the police on the black man. Like, if I see some shit or
Would
he's
I
getting loud with a
defend a
woman,
trans
I'm calling the police. I don't care. Let the police figure it out. Cause yeah.
Man,
Like,
what
if
happened
a
Maybe as a
trans
general rule, but I don't
if
know.
a trans woman is being assaulted by a random dude for no reason and they look like helpless or whatever, then I'm probably going to intervene.
Well, no,
If a
because if a
trans
trans woman
Wouldn't you
is
just
fighting,
do that with any
wait, no,
person?
wait,
Why does
You
it
should
matter
Yeah,
if it's
that's
a trans
ridiculous.
person
but
or
wait,
not?
no, if
He's
a trans
assaulted,
woman
hello.
and a man are fighting, I'm
That's
gonna let them
true.
fight it out because that's man to man. So why would you get involved?
No, you should always call the police when
No,
anybody's
that's
under
man to
assault.
man. Let the men
Okay.
fight it out.
Man,
The
what
only reason I
happened
said
to
he asked me a question
fighting?
about
The chances
trans.
are somebody's gonna get fucking brain damage because they're gonna hit their head on the asphalt.
Well, maybe.
It depends
But
on,
he
like,
asked me about trans women, so I
it's
answered
it's
it
a
out
very
about
strange thing.
trans
I'm glad
If I
autonomy
see a
affirms him.
one-legged trans elephant, then I'm gonna call for help. Like, no, it's just a
What?
person, right?
Man,
What?
if I'm being honest, what happened to the saying of
But what if-
going
what if
about like
the
worrying
man
about
is-
number one and not stepping in number two? What happened to that?
I mean, trans number one or just number one?
No, what if
No,
this
I'm
trans
saying
woman is
look out
beating
for
up
number
on
one.
men?
I feel like if two men are fighting on the street, I'm not going to call the police immediately.
Why not?
Why
Yeah.
not?
I mean, it
I'm not.
depends if they pulled out a
I'm not.
weapon.
Because
If
I-
it's
The point that I was
fighting,
making
why would
is,
you call
wouldn't
the
you just
police?
help someone who
Police
needs to
be
be
on some
helped?
dumb
Why would
shit,
you
bro.
only help
Don't
you?
you-
Yeah,
trans?
if
I'm
one
not-
if
I'm not
one is
calling the
like
police.
not wanting to
Depends on
be
the
in the
race of
fight
the
and trying to
guys.
run away, but like if they're both
Race is
equally
dumb,
wanting to
trans is
fight,
dumb.
and
What
they
she be
let
saying,
them
bro?
throw down.
But aren't you literally breaking the law not calling the police
What's
because you
wrong with
have?
Nah,
Yes, you
It
do.
I
depends.
think the,
It depends
I
on
think
the
I think
cases.
y'all
Stupid
feel.
about
You
the
have an
labels.
I
obligation
don't.
to call the police when you see shit happening. You have an obligation to help.
Okay,
Depends.
so a
It
fight.
depends
No,
on the
no, no.
potential
One,
for
you
harm,
don't.
dude.
First
You
of
don't.
all, you don't.
Yeah.
If you see two people fighting on the street, you're not obligated to call the police.
Fairly
Two,
sure you do.
if you would
Where's the
not
law?
be charged with. If two people fight on the street and someone doesn't call the police and the police show up, the person who didn't call the police is not going to be charged with shit.
Yeah,
Unless
okay.
they like
I
encourage
think
the fight.
that, for instance, if you see somebody on the street bleeding out, you have to call the police and you have to help them.
No,
that's different.
I don't even know.
Hold on,
I
but
don't
that's
even know if that's
different.
true.
Trans-
I don't even know. I don't
You're
even know.
supposed to call the police because a fight doesn't end well.
Bro,
I don't
on
think you have to
average,
call the
and I don't know where the fuck you live, but we don't live in fucking Afghanistan, all right? Most street fights don't end up actually being so fucking deadly that you have to call the police every fucking time you see something. No, they're just
Yeah,
wanting to
there's
fight
no-
and knock each other out.
Fairly
That's
sure
it.
that in
There's
Afghanistan you wouldn't call the
generally-
police
so
if you saw
there's
a fucking dead person because
Nigga,
it's
you a
fucking
snitch.
Afghanistan.
Yo, Papa, you a
There's
snitch.
no.
Fuck yeah, I'm
There's no. There
I love my
is no.
the people
No,
living
hold on. We're talking about two different things, bro. We're talking about two different things, all right? We're talking about whether you're legally required to call the police and whether it's a good thing or not to call the police.
both.
That's not the
So
legal.
I don't think you're legal in most
Police are literally trained to do this shit.
No, they're not. Them niggas are dumb as fuck.
In most situations, you're
In
not
the country,
required.
in my country,
call
they're
the
pretty
police.
fucking trained.
Hey, well, fuck your country. Who cares? Nobody's talking about your country.
Come on, bro. You gotta understand that that's a bad.
If you live in Nigeria, some fucking shithole, and the police will take a bribe and shoot whoever, and it's basically a mercenary, fair enough.
talking
Okay,
about the US,
I'm sorry.
Them niggas
Bro,
are
you
nuts.
understand you're
that
fighting.
doesn't really
You're not. You're not.
that doesn't
They
really
want
You're
you
not
to, but you
fighting.
don't have to.
Bro, you're
Like,
not. You're not fighting a. It's almost like you're shadow boxing, bro. You're talking about the how certain things like should work or how they do work in your country, but then saying like that in America we have certain specific legal or moral obligations, but it's just not the case. You understand when you choose to call the police and after witnessing something, one, you're involving yourself in the situation. I think in a lot of cases, you see a dead body, you probably should call somebody. I don't think if you see an altercation, I don't give a fuck who it is, right? I don't give a fuck if it is a little woman getting beat up by a big man. I think you probably should feel some type of way and probably get involved. But if you choose to not get involved because you don't want to get the shit kicked out of you as well, I also understand that sentiment, right?
Yeah, that's why you call the
I don't
police.
know.
Because that way you fix the situation without getting the shit kicked out of you. You're not supposed to risk your own safety.
I mean,
call the police. It's just whether
Yeah,
or not
maybe.
it's illegal or not. It's not illegal if you don't call the police. You can absolutely do
Okay.
it. You just
Don't you guys
want-
have like a good Samaritan law or some shit?
No.
No, we don't. We do not. I just literally just looked that up.
Wait,
'cause I was
some
curious.
states
couldn't
do
it
have
be a
good
problem
Samaritan
though if you
laws.
called the
What are
police
you
and
talking about?
escalated a situation further that was just simply a street fight?
Right.
No
Yeah.
police were involved?
That can happen,
You,
yes,
you
but it
got a
depends
problem
on
with
whether
fucking
or not you
police.
feel like
You should
it's
never
like
call the police and just, I don't know, carry 15 guns and it's fucking civil
Why are
war
you being
time.
hyperbolic and fucking passive aggressive right now? Why are you're being a snarky little bitch?
No, the police is supposed to de-escalate shit, and
Well,
you
they
should
don't
trust
do
them
that.
to
They're not-
de-escalate.
Yeah,
shit.
and guess what?
They know how to do
Guess
that.
what? Welcome to expectation versus reality, sweetheart. Okay, not everything that is on paper is in reality.
So you're
Welcome
telling
to the
me
real
if you
world.
call
Yeah,
the
bro.
police, they're just gonna
Like,
escalate
literally,
the
bro,
situation for
sometimes
no
calling the
fucking
police-
reason.
No one said that. They're supposedly trained to de-escalate, but they do a terrible job at doing this. They're
Yeah.
constantly
so
trying
the-
to train to de-escalate them over and over and over again
Oh
for
my
like,
gosh,
bad
what is
results,
this
right?
So the
Like-
good Samaritan law is actually the opposite of what we thought it was, right? The Good Samaritan law is legal protection for rendering aid
Yeah.
if that aid goes like wrong, which also most places don't have. The Good Samaritan law is not to say that like you will be prosecuted if you don't fight this dude who's beating up his girl. Like,
Right. It's like
No, that's a
The
separate
majority
law.
of the country has it. It's
That's a separate law,
flawed
for
on
sure.
mostly.
The
outside.
Good Samaritan law allows
some
me
degree.
to kill you without but making it look like I was trying to help you. That's all it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like,
there's
if
wait,
you-
actually,
if you-
the Good Samaritan law is
What?
everywhere, but to the degree where it's used, like they actually force you in some states to
Oh my
actually.
gosh, it's a
If you don't
blasphemy.
actually help someone in need,
somebody
when you have an
please.
ability to do so, you
Please
actually
do.
are liable for what happens to them. It's kind of weird,
No,
actually.
it's when you
And like
have
Florida, California has
justifications
this.
to
It's
do
called
so.
duty to rescue laws. Like,
Autonomy,
Yeah.
autonomy.
Bro, have y'all ever
Good
been in these
Samaritan law is
situations?
supposed to be
I mean,
there
I
to
Listen,
prevent
listen.
them from suing you.
I've been in
Uh,
Disney World and people fighting. I'm not gonna get involved and ruin my day.
Are we talking about people fighting, or are we talking about dead people? Which one are we talking about here?
No, like if people are like basically incapacitated or ill or injured and they can't help themselves, you're
Yeah,
probably
I have-
mandated
I have
almost
been in that
legally to
situation
do
Well, it
couple
says
times.
here if you're
Do y'all
witnessing a
call the
crime, you
police
should
every
call the
time?
police.
Do y'all
A
call the
fight is
do
a
y'all call
crime.
the
Simple
police every time you
911
hear-
would do, right? You're
Hold on.
basically-
Go ahead,
Yeah,
autonomy.
you
Yeah,
give them a tip.
Do y'all call the police every time y'all hear gunshots?
No.
I'll tell you what. I did call the police. I'll tell you what. This is a joke, but don't laugh at me.
No, if it's a joke, don't tell it.
So I'm in Canada right now. Okay. Now listen, I've grew up in bad places, right? But that shit's not in Canada. You know what I mean? So, but here I am, right? I'm in Canada, and I start hearing what I think is gunshots. It's fucking fireworks, but I don't know it's fucking fireworks, right? Because I don't see any shining lights, right? So I hear all these bangs and shit, and like, you know, shit sounds like fucking gunshots. I know what gunshots sound like, right? They sound like gunshots very far away. So I call the cops and I'm like, "Hello, police. Yes, I do believe I'm hearing gunshots in the area. Can I get someone to come check, please?" Right? And it's like, "Okay, where do you live?" Blah 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 blah. And it's like, you know what? And then she's like, I'm like, "Is today?" You know, she's like, "Are you sure?" Like she's just double checking because you know I have a calm demeanor. And I'm just like, Yes, I could be mistaken. Let me just double check, make sure it's not fireworks. Is today a festive day or anything? Because I'm not secular. I don't know these holidays. And so she's like, well, yes, today is a holiday. I was like, you know what? It could be fireworks. Let me just go and double check, right? And I kid you not, I grab my protection, and the way I peel around the corner of my outside window because it sounds like they're in my backyard. Like I did the whole fucking Navy SEAL step, like to make sure I had the perfect angle in case there was someone in my backyard. And I look outside and I fucking doing the thing where you just make your head peek through the side, right? And everything, right? Make sure my sights were all good. Anyway, I look at the sky and I realize it's fucking fireworks, right? And so I called. I said, okay, you know what? Belay that. Never mind. My mistake. It is indeed fireworks. Have a nice day. Sorry for abusing the time.
Like, why wouldn't you call the police if you hear gunshots? And like, what area do you live in that you hear gunshots? Because I've never heard any.
No, tell me
I've only heard hunting gunshots, not like.
If I'm not present in a situation, I hear gunshots. I'm not gonna call the police, right? Like I
Why?
can't.
Why not?
Wait, it depends on the gunshots, though. If it's a hunter, obviously it's just one gunshot, and it's obviously a hunter in a forest killing an animal. Fair enough. If you hear like a shootout, are you serious? You're not calling the fucking police?
If you hear gunshots, is not calling the police.
How do you know the difference between me and
I've never heard shootout. I've never
I mean,
heard
if you hear pop, it's obviously gunshots.
Yeah, because if it's very likely, it's gonna be called.
That's what it sounded like too. It was very surprising to hear fireworks go like that.
In my buddy's backyard all the time, and we fucking rappers, we let that shit go like that all the time.
Nah, bro. Listen. Listen. If anyone who brings out guns around me ain't supposed to have guns. Okay, that's just how that works. All right.
If someone's breaking the law, call the police.
Okay, unless. No, I'm just saying, like, unless you're trying to save my life.
Confused as to what we're arguing about anymore.
Listen, if you hear guns,
just having
right?
conversation.
Wait, a gunshot's being fucking pulled out doesn't mean that you're automatically breaking the law. Like,
No,
it could be the defense of a law, right?
That's what we're saying.
If someone's
saying...
like invading your home and you're defending yourself, right?
Sure.
Like, the person that's defending themselves would most likely call the police.
McLovin.
Yeah, look, Peter.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, Cope.
Okay, shut the fuck up. You wouldn't vote. You wouldn't call if someone is shotguns. Like, what's wrong with you?
No, why would you call the police for fucking guns being fired, like shots being fired, like
because someone's like probably died.
What the fuck are you talking about? We live in a civilized age.
If you're not active on the scene and you know that
we live in a civilized age. He says that he doesn't call the police when there's a shootout going on. Okay.
People are being shot.
You guys are so fake. You guys are genuinely fake.
They might actually be the police shooting. Did anyone think of that? They might
sure.
Be the cops.
Sure.
Probably should be called.
It might be the fucking cops.
It could be. It could be.
Right.
You know, shop could be. Cop could be.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. The worst that could happen is the cops check out the scene. Like,
no, you could be right. And if your neighbor, if she lets out a blood curdling scream and you hear a shot, maybe they're just having a party. It could be.
Now you just
I mean, maybe the car backfired.
You just went from being like hearing just a random fucking sound that sounds like a gun to like, well, what if it's a nuclear explosion? Better call the police. Like you're jumping the fucking gun.
Look, worst case scenario.
A hunter. We were talking about multiple gunshots.
Even if you hear like a tire being popped, that sounds like a gunshot. Have you ever heard a tire popping?
It does, yeah.
So why are you guys making me feel like a fucking Karen right now? You guys are
that's how you guys sound like.
Bro.
People that are like,
No,
you guys should call the police for everything you hear that's a gunshot.
No,
right?
you should. You should.
I don't know, dude. I'm paying.
That's not how it works.
They're supposed to do their job. I'm paying for this shit. So they better show up.
That's the thing. Gunshots are not automatically grounds of like crime being like created. Like,
you're correct. But the risk is too high. The risk is way too high for you to just let it slide. If you
it's
think
to just give a call. I'm paying for this shit. They're supposed to show up.
If you're competent, go ahead.
I actually feel like I'm going through I'm thinking about my own psychology, because at first I'm thinking that shit sound like who the fuck you just call the police for every
Quantity speaking. Sorry,
but now But now I'm thinking like, okay, maybe you do have like some sort of moral obligation. Like
You
if you
do.
hear a bunch of shots go off, like I've never
right now.
I've never called the police and I've never been around people. Even like my mom, we've heard gunshots and I've never seen anybody like call the police. So I know somebody has to call the police because they show up, right? But I just don't know who this magical person is that always calls the police
It was
every
me.
time
I
gunshots
called the
go off.
police.
Man,
I
nobody
called the
ever
police.
calls the police over here, man. You can hear gunshots all the way up in the mountains, which are fucking way
Yeah, you're
far
so
away.
cool
That's
living in
different. Your
Alaska.
environment,
Sure,
Hunter,
wet-ass
your
though.
environment is
Alaska.
Yeah,
different.
Sure,
how
wet-ass
can
but
I call
Alaska
the
has plenty of
police
gun
in the
Your
shots.
fucking
environment is
mountains,
different,
bro?
bro.
Like, oh
Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
heard
I'm
shots in
talking
the
Wet-ass
about
Alaska
mountains.
has plenty
Good
of
luck,
police.
Yeah.
You
bro.
don't get it,
Yo,
McLovin.
Fucking
we're
dumb.
not talking about
Scribbles, you're
areas
retarded.
for like hunting. Hold on,
Okay.
we're not talking about areas. Shut
It
up,
really
yo. We're not. I'm about to start muting, yo. We're not talking about
don't. You're
areas
driving.
that we're not talking about areas in which like there's like hunting and shit. I'm talking about like residential areas, like everywhere. When I lived on the East Coast and like even living in Chicago now, like shit happens. Like I hear gunshots. Like I live on the west side, or almost on the west side. Like I hear
West
shit, but I
side.
never have like the intuition to like, oh shit, let me call the police. Like somebody,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that's
know.
because cops is different in
there's a
Chi-Town, though.
difference
Because
between you
being
living
present
in
and hearing
bumfuck
something
nowhere
in
and just
present
hearing one
moment for
bam
the
and then
scene, right?
nothing, because that's a hunter, versus living in the city and you hear bam, 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 right?
Yeah, but also in
Trust
Chi-Town,
me.
like cops are different down there. Like, if niggas that don't call the police, like I get it. Like, you know, them cops are different.
Wait, here's the actual test. If you're on the highway and you see somebody who's clearly fucking drunk, do you call the police?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
No.
No.
Why not?
It's over
Y'all
fucking
some y'all some killers, man. Y'all some real killers.
Why
Y'all
are
some
we-
real
You
like I
can
kill
call the
people,
police,
but you
even
guys
though
are
he
killers,
can't run
bro.
a child over.
Maybe
you
I
guys are some
maybe
real killers.
I
if
mean,
it's
if
like
I
the
saw
middle of
it,
the
of
day.
course I would. What the fuck?
No,
How do you
come
know?
on.
Wait. How do you
Like, no
know?
shit, dude.
How do
Yeah,
you
no
know
shit.
that somebody
He's
is?
running a child over, but I'm saying when
You
you
don't
see
even have to
somebody
look.
who
If I'm
seems
present
very
for a
drunk,
crime,
You just have to
I'm
swerve
obviously
it.
the police need to get
You're
involved.
How do you
Yeah, but if
know
you see
that
something
somebody
could
is
be a
drunk?
crime.
Wait, how do
don't
you
have
know
to
that
know.
somebody is drunk
Exactly.
You don't
behind
have
the
to
wheel?
know.
That's
You
why
don't
it's
have to
called.
know.
It
That's why
doesn't
it's
really
called a
matter if you run
radical.
What do
if you
you
run
mean
someone
you don't have
over.
to know?
You
Okay,
don't
if
have
you
to.
just
The
Okay,
call,
services
wait,
have to
if
get
you just
involved,
calling
imagine
the
right?
this.
police on bad,
Imagine this.
if you calling the police on bad drivers, you're a fucking weirdo
You're an
ass
asshole.
nigga.
Yes, you are
Just
an
imagine
That
asshole.
is
this.
weird.
You're going down
autonomy,
the
You're
highway,
weird.
right?
autonomy,
I see why you're
seriously.
on
Just
Discord
imagine
because
this.
you're
You're
weird.
going home.
Wait,
It's not weird. It's just
You're going
It's
home
one
from
thing.
the
Difference
truck.
between a bad
It's
driver
one
and
thing
a
to be
drunk
a bad
driver.
driver.
Left and
It's
right.
one thing
Left
to
and
be a
right.
bad
You see that
driver,
he's not
right? It's
moving.
also one thing to be a bad driver that puts other people in danger, right?
That's the point.
So,
Reckless
like,
driving is what
if
it's
my
called.
life is
The
threatened and your
police right
drunk
next to me
ass
right
or
now.
your terrible
It's like,
driving ass could kill people or
Ask him the
myself,
question.
you could get fucked, dude. What the hell?
I'm in the
This is
car.
obvious, right?
I
Oh,
can't roll down the window and ask him. I would if I was walking outside. I'd ask him, but I can't roll down and ask him while I'm about to make a left
No,
turn.
okay, no. When I
You gonna
see
lock
a
me
drunk
up, bro.
driver,
You gonna arrest me.
yeah. I thought the light
Bro,
stopped.
so none of
when I
y'all
see a
niggas.
drunk
So
driver, I
listen,
don't mean
listen,
some
listen,
dude
listen.
who doesn't put on his fucking blinker when he goes fucking left or something. I mean a dude who's hit. You're driving behind him.
That's like
It's night, and
moving a
this
little
motherfucker
left,
hits the
little
curb like
right.
3 times. He drives on the other side of the road. Then he drives back. You know he's fucking drunk.
Motherfucker,
Yeah,
like he's
it's
breaking
Alright,
in
so
front
none
of
of
you.
y'all
that, you
niggas,
know they're
What if
fucked
he
up.
hit the curb
none of y'all
once?
niggas had like fucking when you talk to cops, y'all niggas never have like a fucking bad. Sometimes like when
Say
you
that
call
again?
these niggas, bro. Listen, sometimes when you call these niggas and shit like that, this shit just flips on you. These niggas are like fucking
Exactly.
No,
Yes.
that's real.
Yes.
I don't,
That's
dude.
why.
That's why.
I
Listen,
know.
yes,
I
so
don't
I'd
like
be
calling
like, so
police,
my
bro.
I
ass,
Trust
agree.
me.
so
I
my
agree.
ass,
You're
so
concerned
this
about
shit's
that, then
happened
don't do
thousands
it.
of times to me. So my ass, I'd be like, alright, if there's a problem, y'all niggas go solve that shit by
Not
yourselves. 'Cause
bet.
every time, stop, because for us, nigga, when niggas try to be a good Samaritan, these niggas don't give a fuck. Niggas will
Nah,
spit in your and
bet
go
on
solve
that.
the fucking problem.
I agree. I agree with you there. Like it depends on where you are. Because if you in
I mean, it's
Chi-Town,
because
you
you're
ain't calling
black. That's why
police,
it's harder.
right?
Unironically, I think when you speak like a white guy, they're probably more likely
No,
to help
nigga,
you.
They're
even
more
if
forgiving
no,
for
nigga,
someone
even
like
if you
me,
try to help
bro.
these
Like,
niggas, if you're
obviously.
polite, no, even if you're polite and you speak white as fuck, these niggas be
No,
on some bullshit.
It does.
if you
Maybe
had
It does
no,
depend.
maybe
It does depend. It does
Bro,
depend. Yeah,
bro,
you're
I know
right.
the
maybe no,
nuances
Bad
on that. You
cops
don't
are
have to
shit.
explain to why they act that way, bro.
Maybe it could be the case that these niggas dealt with a lot of ignorant niggas. So when they see your ass, they're like,
That's what
oh,
it is.
fuck,
No, they're
another
racist. That's
fucking
all it is.
shot.
That's also what it is.
Maybe there's niggas are like, oh, fuck, I gotta deal with another ignorant ass nigga. And when I'm about to go home off my shift and shit. So they come with a fucking bad attitude, and you're over here like trying to be nice, trying to help these niggas, then these niggas on some fucking bullshit. Fuck these niggas.
Everybody
Sometimes
here
they are.
agrees
Depends on your
I
location.
wouldn't call
There's
police
nobody
until
that
I
Bro,
disagrees.
I literally,
agree
bro,
with
my
you.
friend, yo, look. I'm not advocating for not calling the police or whatever. I'm actually just curious on what y'all think. But I got good my friend literally got shot right next to me. Literally shot right next to me. And I got detained afterwards because I was mad about the whole situation and I didn't have shit to say, right? I'm processing everything and I
Yeah,
didn't
you
have
were in
shit
shock.
to say.
You were in shock.
And I was detained, right?
Well, okay, but wait, but you could make the argument that that was to your own protection. If you're under shock,
No, you cannot. No, you
Yes,
cannot.
you
The
can.
don't
dude,
you dare.
no, you
I
cannot.
think you
Because the
can.
dude,
Absolutely.
wait. Let's try it. Can you make that
Let's
argument?
try.
Yes. you
Sure, I can make that argument. If I'm in front of somebody who
okay.
just got shot,
No,
I've never
no.
seen a fucking dead body. Chances are I never
No,
will.
he didn't
Police-
die.
The
He didn't
police
die.
are
He
not
got shot through
mental
his
health
leg.
specialists.
He
Neither
didn't
are
die.
the
They are in
ambulance people.
Canada. They are in
He didn't.
Canada.
Hold on. The
No,
dude,
they're not.
my friend
Shut
didn't.
up.
My friend
No, they're
didn't
not.
die. He got shot through his leg. The bullet went in and out his leg. He got in the ambulance.
Oh,
He was
he's
good.
alright.
Right.
All right.
If you can still be in shock and not know it.
Well,
No,
you know what?
he was
That
definitely
is
in
I
not
shock.
mean,
up for
The cops
police
aren't supposed to
to
detain
determine.
you for that.
it really
Yes.
depends.
It
Just
It
because
depends
really,
you
on
saw it
if
happen
you're
don't mean
acting
nothing.
hysterical. Yeah, they will.
Why does
Of
hold on?
course.
yeah.
Do you
Like the
guys
way
know
they
what
should
shock
then.
is?
No,
if,
they're
if
You
you
guys know
no,
what
can't
they're
shock
control
is?
not
yourself,
supposed
then
to
yeah.
do that though.
Wait,
Oh
relax.
yeah, I'll harm myself because my friend just got shot and I'm freaking out about it.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
not
man.
what
You
shock
don't
is,
know the
bro.
community.
Yeah, like
I
if
don't
you
know.
can't
I
control
just
yourself,
think it would be nice if the police just took you in, gave you like a coffee, and talk to you.
yeah, like if you
No,
can't,
they don't
like
just
I'm not
take you.
saying this
What they
in a
do, they put you
very,
in cuffs, they sit you down, they put you in the back of the car, and they say, "Calm down. If you don't
No,
calm
come
down,
on.
we're
They
going to
don't
bring
do
you to a
that
mental
shit.
Not even
hospital."
that. He said that he didn't say anything. So what? Where?
He was
Where
in
does that
Well,
shock.
make
if he
sense?
said
Yes,
that, then the
yes,
cops
that's
were in the
fine.
wrong. They're pieces of shit.
No,
I
I
mean,
mean,
you could call it.
maybe,
You could
maybe,
call
yeah,
it shock.
maybe.
You could call it shock. I was really just mad as fuck. I was really just like,
You were processing your emotions. Yeah, you were in shock.
right. I mean, shock is more like it wasn't like a freeze kind. I've
You've
seen.
been in shock before? Okay, so then you would know.
Yeah, I've seen shootings and I've been like, yo, what? Like when I was younger, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? This time I was like 20, I was like 23, bro. This is like 2019. And because I was mad about the whole situation, and the girl that we were with, she told them everything about how the fight started, how dudes end up shooting at us, all of that shit, right? And I'm just sitting there mad as shit on the curb, and they're like, okay, well, since this guy doesn't want to say anything, he doesn't want to talk, even though the girl already explained to him that me and my two other male friends got jumped by like 15 other dudes and then got shot at, right? One of us got shot. They said that because I didn't want to talk about the situation, that they were going to detain me, despite all evidence to say that
they were trying to coax you into talking. I
They
get what you're
always,
saying.
they always do this dumb shit. Sometimes cops
Detaining
will
is
get-
fucking nothing, dude.
No.
This means all detaining is just hold on. We need to talk to you.
Nigga, nobody wants to be around these
Nah,
fucking
bro.
retards, bro. I'm being 100%.
Dude, you're involved in this. Like you're involved in this shit.
He says it means nothing until you're treated like a suspect
No,
after being
nigga,
a
it's
victim.
not about
Being
just-
detained isn't a suspect. Being detained is hold on. We need to figure this shit out.
No, but until you're being detained, it's being
Guys,
treated
one
like
at a time.
a suspect instead of a
Dude,
victim.
dude.
Everybody's
listening. Everybody's jumping on a fucking soapbox right now.
Factions talk? Can factions talk?
Stop. Y'all are missing it, okay? I did not commit any crime.
But you were at a scene of a crime.
Finish.
I did not commit any crime.
Yeah, they're figuring that out.
Nigga.
Why the fuck are you in a
Quan, you are a dumb bitch. You keep talking over niggas and shit.
Yeah, actually, yo, I don't give a fuck, bro. 'Cause if you can't keep it together, neither can I. So you just gonna shut the fuck up or leave. I was not I was not suspected of a crime, right? All the witnesses were there, like demonstrate, and the police. Even when the police showed up, it was obvious. If my shit is fucked up, and all my other boys, all our shit is fucked up, we were the ones that got jumped. My boy has a fucking bullet in his leg. Like clearly, we were the people who were being attacked, right?
Okay.
If I was suspected of a fucking crime, I'm about to just ban his ass for being so
Yeah, that's what I'm
retarded.
saying. This
I ain't
nigga's
No,
gonna lie,
let
bro.
him. No, he has a reason. He has a reason for his opinion, but he
No,
should
they
have
were
waited.
just pissed off because you weren't.
You gotta look at it from the perspective of the police. From the perspective of the police, there could be a reason why you got
No
jumped.
shot, bro. No, bro. They don't do this. Cops will have like a fucking
There was a reason. He probably committed a crime. That's why they beat his ass and his friend's ass and shot him.
Bro,
No,
stop,
I hate
Maybe he's insinuating.
Y'all are stupid. This is the white person mentality.
People don't get jumped for nothing.
Small Papa, I don't know, dude. Talking on their anecdotes is really fucking hard. They're always gonna have something to challenge you on.
Yo, look, if a girl calls the police, if the girl calls the police on her dude, and her dude whoops her ass, does the girl get detained?
No, you're right.
That's a different topic. Wait, from the sometimes they do.
I was a victim of a. I was a victim.
Oh, here we go.
Right?
Again,
Who said here we go?
Calm down, man. Fuck. Calm the fuck down. You can have this discussion. It's no big deal. Freaking out over nothing, man.
Let me just ask you something.
Just ban this nigga. What are we talking about? I got you, bro. This nigga needs to get banned. What the fuck?
I have nothing said it, but it's done.
So I get what you guys are saying. 100%. I think cops. The difference in cops depends on the location, right? It depends on which jurisdiction you're in and which precinct is over you. What precinct is over you? Certain precincts are shit, and those cops are racist pieces of shit, and you know, like that's a thing.
Yeah.
Especially if you live in the. Especially you live in Alabama, Chicago, etc. Like you're gonna have. Sometimes you have shit cops, right? The culture of the precinct is shit, and that's a real thing. I think
talking over people, but I mean, like, I also agree with this. I literally got held at. Well, I mean, I used to live on the border of New Jersey / New York, and I got held up at gunpoint because they thought that I looked like a suspect, and all I was doing was getting on the train, and like literally. They pulled up with a cop car, flashed the lights on me, and held me at gunpoint. It was the craziest shit.
They're incompetent.
What are they supposed to do then?
And it probably
because they were
wasn't a cop who
incompetent.
said it was you.
If you
they should have gathered intelligence. They should have gathered intelligence first to confirm whether or not he was a suspect.
Intelligence? They're not the military, my guy.
This is like
They're not a fucking intelligence
sometimes you will have it. You will have it where the cops will have the full story. They'll have fucking someone record the fucking nigga getting jumped, everything like that. And just because the nigga just doesn't talk, they'll take this nigga. Literally, bro. Like some cops can smell that you're pissed off and you don't want their presence around them, but because they have that power trip and they know what they can do within the law, they'll push it. They'll goat that shit.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
This standard for cops is kind of shit, though. I'm not.
We don't know. I don't fuck. So when I don't have the opportunity, I don't give them that chance to do that shit. That's why I'm a cop. Period. I don't give a fuck.
And that's fair.
Let the white lady. If the white lady saw the whole thing, you just leave that bitch. Let her go tell her. Don't tell me to come over there. Fuck.
And you're justified for that. You are just. I'm gonna let you know you are justified for that, right? You are. Because if calling the cops threatens your own safety, and you have reasonable suspicion to believe calling the cops threatens your own safety, then by all means don't threaten the cops. Don't call the cops. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay,
right?
yeah, I agree. I had a white.
No,
I had
that's
a
realistic.
girlfriend one time, bro, and we were living together, bro, and she called the cops on me, and it was the most jarring experience ever because, like, she was clearly in the wrong, but she was so confident that she called the cops, and they made me leave.
Yes, because
I've seen. I mean, I've been in Toronto. I've seen cops. I've had cops freaking suplex girls, right? Fucking hilarious. She deserved it because she was the devil. I didn't know she was being the devil at the time, but she was being the devil.
Like a policeman is just a person. How the fuck are they supposed to smell it?
But here's the difference. Here's the difference,
smell
though.
the truth.
But here's
They
the
can
difference,
just,
though.
you know.
No. But here's the difference, though. Okay, because at the end of the day, power has responsibility and accountability, and you have to be accountability to the power you hold. Otherwise, you don't deserve it.
I think most of them are trying their best.
And no, it's not about trying the best. It's not about trying because the risk factor is too strong. Forget about trying. Okay, in the military, you don't do try.
Yes,
all right. You do pass. You either succeed or you fail. Okay.
There are very strict rules to engagement. If you break one of those rules, you go to military fucking prison.
And it
But
should
yeah,
be the
fuck
same
this
for
whole-
police
Fuck
officers.
this whole
just
trying
because
shit
You
about
will be
making them as
immediately
individuals, bro.
court-martialed.
Hold them accountable as a
And
collective, bro, and you
people
see
don't-
how much they
Okay,
tank
but
up,
there were
bro.
multiple incidents
like
in
you
the
said,
in the
military,
Iraq
like
Oh
war, in
my
the
God.
Afghan
guys
war,
in
where
the
there was
military.
blue and
What are
blue
you
and they
doing?
didn't go to prison.
Facts.
Why doesn't it happen for the police?
Why doesn't it happen for the police?
Why
It
don't
should.
they do immediate? We will fuck you up the ass in prison forever.
Because
if you
unions
fuck this
work,
it's
up.
happening
bro.
more
Unions
these
work.
days. Like,
That's why.
Rights? What are you talking about?
It should.
Immediately?
No, because
Immediately just charge
in the
you
military they do that.
In the
They
military,
they
do that. You
send you
can't
to
fuck
send you-
around.
military prison. You get
They send you
fucked.
military jail.
Send you to prison as soon as something happens, right?
Well, they have a
Okay,
court martial.
obviously
No
there's court. Yeah, I was about to say.
no fucking.
You get
no
court-martialed.
fucking- Exactly. So they don't just immediately do it.
Yeah.
But
You gotta be.
No,
You gotta
if
be
you
a bad
commit a
boy.
war crime, yes.
Also,
You
it
kill
also
someone
depends
without
on what
permission.
you were trying to do.
You don't
It depends on
follow
your.
Going AWOL,
Yeah.
not listening to a
You
direct
don't just
order.
get dishonorable discharge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's if you win.
No,
You
these
get
niggas can rack
dishonorable
it up
discharge.
like 20 fucking
If
complaints, 90
your
complaints.
intentions were good, they matter. If you are in a plane and you don't have you don't have instruments and shit, and you see like a truck and you think it's a terrorist and you shoot at it and it turns out to be a British guy, well, shit happens. You can't be you can't be held liable for that.
Those are not
What are you supposed to know?
Yeah, but those are
No,
the circumstances
that's
we're
not
dealing
breaking
with.
the rules of engagement.
That's not the circumstances we're even dealing with.
We're
right?
talking about purposefully shooting civilians when you're trying to protect them.
Oh, I'm not even
The
talking
way
about
that-
that. I'm not even going that far. I'm just saying
Or
cops.
beating the shit out of people for no goddamn reason as an MP.
No.
You can't
I'm
do
saying
that.
Cops will goat niggas. Cops will
Escalate.
know that
They
you're
will
fucking.
escalate.
Listen, cops will escalate that shit. They'll see. They'll read your fucking like you don't want to fuck with them and shit, and they'll goat you into being fucking
they
mad.
will. They'll trick
goat you
you.
to do that dumb shit.
Yep.
That's what they fucking
yeah.
do.
Yeah, somewhere.
And it's
Like
Of
these
course they do.
traffic stops,
Yep.
they'll do that shit. They'll fucking make you sit there for 30 fucking minutes, bro, knowing that's pissing you off.
Yeah.
They do that dumbass
Yep.
shit.
They like to
Yep.
troll, and the
But
thing
if-
is
all
that
you gotta do is find the right lawyer, and you can get off on that
No,
ticket.
nigga, we don't got time.
you know what I need
Lawyers,
to
bro.
happen. I need.
Not only can you get off on that ticket, you can because
Bro,
you get
niggas are
off
not
on the
gonna
ticket
fucking
for one reason,
no.
and that's because you're breaking your constitutional
gonna
rights,
fuck
and
a
that
lawyer, so
breaks
they're
their
This is like
qualified
nobody wants to
immunity.
call a
Snitch,
fucking
dude,
lawyer,
you're
bro.
right.
No,
Nobody's
but that
Auditing
breaks their
everything.
qualified immunity, and then you get to sue them
Yeah,
personally.
but no one's got the
no
money
one-
for that. No one's got the
Yeah,
money for
nobody's
that.
doing that shit, bro.
No one's got the money and awareness for that. But I will say what someone like
they do.
you fuck around. I'm a strong believer in fuck around and
There's a
find out.
huge community just focused on fucking over cops.
I
who fuck over-
understand. It's just most people aren't aware. Most people don't feel safe going to lawyers. But I am a strong believer of fuck around and find out. And so, cops who like to escalate, like I prefer they fuck around and find out. Like they just learned a lesson.
Never gonna find out, bro.
They're gonna find out because look, the thing is like
I'm gonna
there are
find
some
out,
people.
actually.
There are some people, right, that when you escalate, and the problem is we don't have organized crime in the black community anymore. That's the problem, right?
Wait,
If we had mafia, if we brought back mafia families in the black community, right, to where you could shoot cops, to where a cop would fuck around.
Organized crime
No,
exists
well,
in the
see,
black
that's the
community.
thing.
What are you talking
Sorry. What I'm trying to say is, if
cops
people
are
would
the mafias.
understand, I'm saying that some term of consequence. Let me rephrase. Some term of consequence, right, that has enough impact to the individual, right, to where he could be a cautionary tale for others to not follow in that action. Like as a police officer, your job is to de-escalate. That is your first weapon, is your ability to de-escalate the situation, right? Cops who escalate the situations, right, especially when they know they're supposed to de-escalate the situation, are actively destabilizing the peace. They're actively going against the peace, right? They are actively being agents of chaos and actively being agents of violence and destruction and death, right? Because they know if the situation escalates, they get to kill a nigger tonight. So my point is,
and nothing happens to them.
and nothing happens to them.
They get an award.
Yeah, so I need consequence, right? So by all means, fuck around and find out if a nigga shoots a cop because the cop is the one who escalated the situation, and so the guy just pulled a Glock out of his asshole. I don't even care. Like you deserve that because your job was to de-escalate.
That nigga will be dead, bro. You're just
No,
advocating for
he
the.
would be dead. He
No, well,
would be dead.
yeah, that's exactly what happens. Is guess what? A cop illegally breaks into your house. You shoot and kill that cop.
Oh,
SWAT
definitely.
teams coming in. You're gonna die. There's no reason
Stop.
for
You
them
niggas are
to
talking
let
about
you
like the
live.
most extreme examples and shit. I'm just talking about like your day-to-day interaction with fucking cops. They be on some bullshit.
No, but that's what he's saying. Is like you're gonna have to shoot somebody. You're gonna have to stand up for your rights.
But listen to what you're
in
saying.
order
You're
for
saying that
some-
like
and then guess what happens? You die.
let's wait for the day someone shoots a fucking cop. Like, that's what you guys are
Case
fucking-
basis.
No. We have to wait for that. Happens all the time. Well, what I mean to say, all I'm trying to illustrate is that cops escalate, and there does need to be a consequence for cops who escalate situations, because in doing so, it's almost intentionally trying to cause violence.
No, you
Right?
remember the
How
cop
many cops
who
actually do that shit? How many cops?
How many cops
How
do
many
that?
cops actually go in with the intention to escalate a situation?
A
No, they
lot of
just
them, because those
escalate
niggas have
a
to
lot.
deal with fuckheads. So listen, their niggas' job is to deal with fuckheads all day, right? They deal with niggas that piss them off, call them names, and do shit. So then there's a point in your career where you're like, you know what? Fuck these niggas. And when you go in there, you see a fucking thug that looks like it. Obviously, you got time for this shit, so you don't give a fuck whether he has the patience for you or not. You're gonna fuck.
You know, the psychograph, the difference. Just real quick.
cops are on roids.
Go ahead.
Cops are on roids. I don't know if
Yeah.
anyone knows this or knew this, but cops are on roids. They do them all the time, so they can be faster, they can be stronger, they can be better. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
And the moment they get off the roids, you notice cops who turn like 40, as soon as they get there, whatever, 10 years in, or 20 years in, whatever, they all get super fucking fat.
Okay.
That happens to every single cop on every single level. The
Okay,
moment
but
they
if
stop
you look
doing
at it
those roids,
practically-
because they're
Hold
not
on, hold on,
running
before-
anymore,
before-
they're
before
not
you go in.
doing that exercise, they're not fucking chasing down the criminals.
Yeah.
But if
Before
you
you
look
go
at
in,
it
Papa, hold on,
practically,
before
right,
you-
from a
that's
practical
when- that's when they become nice.
Hold on, Small, hold
That's
on,
when they
Small.
start to get compassion. That's
And
when
the
they start to.
psychograph,
Yeah.
and the
So like,
sorry, just real quick, the psychograph difference between a cop and a criminal is very minuscule.
Okay, but if you look at it practically, right? When you say fine, police is racist and police go into ghettos and they meet criminals all day fucking long and they hate people who look like criminals, who speak like criminals. Wouldn't it be like as fucked as that sounds, wouldn't it be a good idea to just try to adapt to like look and sound like people who, you know,
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell the retards to be smart. I'm gonna tell the short people to be tall, and I'm gonna tell people.
No, I
who
mean
don't
just
agree-
look like them and speak like them.
Yeah,
Like
I'm gonna
rich
tell.
people.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell the people I don't like to be in a way that I do like. Is what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna tell them.
No, not even that. That's even worse.
profile
Because
on
that
police.
small city that's using its taxes to pay for those cops, you're telling those people that use their taxes, those already broke people, to fucking change so that those cops don't fucking piss you off.
Yeah.
Like,
What I
that's
believe.
fucked.
What I believe is that a governing body should.
What are the, like, what's the solution then?
The solution is that cops are held accountable. Okay, it needs to be part of policy, right? That cops de-escalate situations, and that
We
if a
simply
cop
need less
escalates
police.
situations,
Nope, you
real
need more
quick, real quick.
You need to be
The
more
problem
specific
is
than
over
that.
policing.
You think so?
Wait, but then you could make the
have
same,
Yeah.
then you could make the same argument for criminals, but that doesn't work for criminals either because a criminal doesn't.
No, this is what happens when you make
Policemen, when they're abusing somebody, they just don't think they'll get caught.
You don't need to
If they're gonna
escalate
offer
with
solutions,
criminals.
make it hyper specific. Don't say that we need fucking better.
I have a solution.
No, my point makes
It's-
sense if you
it's-
let me finish. If you
That's
interrupt
fair.
me halfway through, then
Go
my
ahead.
point doesn't make sense. But
That's
if you let
fair.
me finish, it'll all unravel.
Go ahead.
So the reason why I brought up a criminal, usually what the fucking right wingers always say, well, don't do the crime if you don't do the time, blah blah blah. We just need to get the death fucking penalty back and they won't do crime. But that doesn't work. Increasing the punishment doesn't decrease crime because a criminal doesn't think that they will get caught at all. Same way with the policeman. If you make the accountability and the punishment for policemen higher, that won't change anything because a policeman abusing you just doesn't think that they'll get caught.
No, it does. It does
No,
change. It does
I have a solution.
Because policemen Now, I might be wrong on this, so this is my opinion. I'm gonna say, right? I do believe that policemen either believe more in the system of law than the average individual than others, right? Unless they're crooked cops. Crooked cops don't believe. But then, unless we're gonna say all cops are crooked, right? Then that's, you know what I mean. Then fine. But the idea is that unless you're a crooked cop, you believe in the legal system. You believe that one day you will be caught and one day you will face the consequences, right? And so,
is paid leave really nothing?
I have a solution.
Leave, how does that work exactly? Do they just get on vacation?
There's nobody here.
But you're paid.
No, like if paid leave is some form of punishment, then cops would probably try to avoid that.
Here, okay, this is the problem. I knew this was gonna stop. I knew this was gonna happen because this happens every time with fucking police conversations, right? When you guys are too fucking broad, you guys don't get anywhere, right? So an actual thing that has happened in Minneapolis, the MSPD, right, is federal investigations into law enforcement on misconduct, right? So one thing that people have found here is the amount of complaints that cops have are substantially over than the norm of what it should be. That is one thing. This is something that's hyper specific that we should target federally. That's a federal policy that we should push in. We should also offer a federal division specifically looking at district police that have a super amount of complaints. We should normalize these kind of things.
Yeah, because exactly. Right now, cops police cops.
Stop talking. I'm not concerned whether or not cops think they'll get caught. We're past that. We wanna fucking put our federal dollars into catching bad cops. That's what we need to start doing.
I can agree to that. I would make that policy.
All right. So before you jumped in and started yelling at me, I also had a solution.
That should have been offered up a long time ago. But go.
Good. You're a smart man.
I was trying, but everyone keeps talking while I'm trying to talk.
Here you go. You got the floor. I'm making sure you got the floor.
You're good, bro.
Okay. So what I'm saying is like the solution, insurance. Right, and I'm not saying that people should buy insurance. I'm saying the cops have to buy insurance.
They do.
And their insurance is like doctors have malpractice insurance. If a doctor fucks something up, their insurance company has to pay for that person's whatever the doctor fucked up. But guess what? The insurance company doesn't want to have to pay. So rather than saying, "Oh, it's an accident," they want to take away the doctor's license, or they want to prove that it was the other person's fault. But when it comes to policing, the insurance has to be based on not based on it can't be fault based. It's got to be this person was hurt, your insurance pays for it. The police person,
and that should work for every lawsuit as well.
The only recourse that every cop has is to, oh goodness, we have to get him in here as unhurt, like, oh dude, he fought me, so I had to punch him in the face like 7 times. So what's that? A Band-Aid and some Novocaine and some 3 stitches. All right, my insurance is going to pay for that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That should also be for lawsuits as well.
Wait.
The moment they start shooting people, like, oh my god, the insurance goes way up.
Yeah.
Now your paycheck's fucked. Now you're not getting anything.
Yeah, and that should be for lawsuits as well, because anytime we decide to sue a city, right, for some dumb shit cops do, the city's the one who pays the price, which doesn't make any sense, because then now you're just going to increase the ghetto.
And it could be like police union or whatever, because they have in certain states.
There you go. You sue
police
the police union.
If they want to do the insurance, then sure, then every cop pays for it. But also, every cop's now going to have to police every cop. Like, dude,
that makes sense.
You're fucking with my paycheck. You're fucking with my pension now.
Yeah.
And they're going to get more pissed off about that kind of stuff. But right now, it's nothing to them. They don't give 2 shits.
I like that.
Their pension's not fucked with. Their paycheck's not fucked with.
Why should someone have to get in trouble? That's ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard.
No. So there were 2 solutions
nobody
given.
cares anymore.
There are 2
That's
solutions
why you have
given.
to go that way.
That's not right to punish someone for what else someone did. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, the difference is, okay, so here's the thing, right? You know the blue wall. You know that you ever heard of the blue wall, right? That blue line, right? Okay, listen, cops have enough patriarchy. No, what's the word I'm looking for? Have enough brotherhood, right, or sisterhood, you know, but they have enough of this community amongst themselves as police officers to protect one another, right? So this one for all mentality is not something new we're introducing. We're just putting some accountability to it. But what I do like though is that you have one side. I like what's his name? I like Jay King's idea, and I like Fashion Friends, because Fashion Friends' idea is very not preemptive, but like it's seeking for the bad guys. So the bad guys that are hiding are going to be found. So I like that. But then also we kind of have our deterrent option as well, and I like both of those options. If we could get a policy to where we enact both, right, we can find the perpetrators as well as prevent more from happening, and it's good. It's solid. Both of those ideas are solid. They work really good in tandem. I don't see any of that backfiring in any way whatsoever.
I think we should just keep things the way they are right now.
No, too many people are dying for that.
No, yeah,
Too
because
many
it's
people are
working
dying
very
for
well.
that.
No one's mad about it.
Less people
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
die
think
just because you got
yeah,
the ability to sue them, just like you got the ability now to
yeah,
sue
less
them if
people are
they
gonna die.
fucking
Yeah.
You think less people are gonna die?
Yes, less people are gonna die.
How? How would
Because
just
shit.
saying
Because
I'm gonna pay for insurance, or would they be less cops because they don't want to, or less cops
No, because you
interacting
have to
with
pay
other
for it.
people? Because okay, I would. All right, if I'm a cop and
hold
I'm
on.
like,
Finish what
yo,
you're saying.
No,
if I'm a cop,
No,
if I'm a
don't
cop
interrupt him.
and
Let him finish what he's saying.
I
Go
was
ahead,
just
bro.
talking. If I'm a cop and I'm seeing fucking something go down, like two niggas fighting, and I got the like it's up to me to pay for it if this nigga gets injured when I'm trying to
Yeah.
stop a fight. I ain't jumping in that motherfucker. Let them duke it
You're
out.
right.
I pick
You're
up the
right.
scraps.
Yep. Let them fight.
Yeah, but then
Sounds good to me.
that's against the law though. At some
What do you
point, right? You're
mean?
not
Nah,
allowed.
that's what you're
That's
advocating
against
for.
That's
policy.
against the.
That's not what I'm advocating for, right? That's not what I'm advocating for.
No.
Okay, there's
Two
obviously
niggas
you can
is
add
No, the
nuance and
insurance
particularities,
doesn't
bro.
pay for that sort of thing.
Okay, you can add nuance and particularities, bro. Relax. You can add on nuance and particularities. Okay, don't be weird.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
it's
Like, what
law.
is nuance?
We're human beings. Okay, we deal with complex systems all the time.
Are you
Okay, you're
saying
allowed
if
to add complexity.
okay, so are you saying that the cop that you would have to prove the cop did actual damage to this person
No,
or something like that?
There would, as far as the details are
no.
concerned, you'd have to do something, right? There's something in there.
Well, I would definitely get rid of qualified immunity. Just because they're cops, that means they're immune to prosecution.
I'm not gonna
That's
put the accountability.
That's got to be something that's goes.
It
that
would
goes
be
away.
fucked up,
It's just like
but
if you
Iceman,
No,
it would
okay,
be.
genuinely, can you guys understand each other? Stop fucking
Yes,
talking
we
over each other.
can. Relax, please.
Jesus.
Iceman, it would be fucked up to put the accountability on Jay King to figure out the details of this idea, just like it would be the same if you did the same thing for fashion. It's a good idea. Does it need refinement? Of course it needs refinement. But the vision in itself makes sense. We're not going to shoot down the vision just because the man hasn't sorted out, just because the man hasn't crossed his T's and dotted his I's on a Discord convo. That's
okay, I'm
stupid.
saying
The
you're
man had a good
advocating
idea.
for the same system. Suing
No,
people,
it's not, mate.
you will sue cops if they violate your rights. You can do that
Incorrect.
now.
Incorrect.
Then,
Incorrect. That's
then what
not
would you
the
do?
proposal.
No,
Then
you
what
can
Right?
do that now.
Yeah.
If they violate your rights, you can sue
Right.
cops.
Okay.
What the
That's
proposal
true.
was, what the
Mhm.
proposal was, is that if a cop, right, is responsible for damages on an individual, right, the insurance of the cop, there's the malpractice insurance, right? The
Right.
malpractice insurance will cover the
Pays
cost
for that person.
for that individual, and that comes out of the cop's insurance prices, right? That's the
Policy,
idea.
right? And if the police officer constantly hurting people, his insurance is going to be way high. And it was like, wait a minute, why is this guy always the person hurting people? Why is this guy always the? Guess what? We can't insure you anymore. Guess what? You can't be a cop.
But you
There
already
you
have
go.
we already have a shortage of police officers, and then you discourage individuals from being police officers.
Mate, I don't. Well, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. The standard for police officers is very low. I get it. People,
I agree.
we need better wages if that's the case, right? It needs to be, but the standard is already so low that we get shitty police officers, and then we get shitty problems, right? And then now here we are coming with solutions to kind of fix that. But I think the problem is how do we ensure good quality police officers? Because yeah, you're right. Everything we're doing right now is a reactionary decisions because we have shit police officers. So then how do we ensure? How do we get rid of the shit ones? Which is your idea, which I like, right? But then now, how do we ensure we get good quality ones coming in? And how do we entice people to be people of order?
Recruit from the
Now
military.
these are listen. So these stop.
No, what do
So
you mean
these are the questions are going to be the ones that are going to dictate our answers that we should have. These are the specific answers that we should target, right? I don't think insurance is a good way because you're pulling money from already low-paying officers. You don't want to do that.
Calm the fuck on.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pretend I care.
So the people that we need to target,
into a union.
the people that we need to target
In the U.S., they pay into a union.
Hey.
Yo,
The people that we need to target are the individuals that have 20 complaints on the record.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
These are the people
This
that
is
we
the
need to
way
target
to
with
find that out.
hyper precision. If we say that everybody needs to start paying insurance across the board, that affects all cops already, period. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, good.
No, but the moment
They
we
should hold
say
each other
that, guess what
accountable.
all cops are going to do? All cops are going to be like, you know what? You're
on your own. Fuck that.
boom. You're going down. Boom. You're going down. You're out of here. You're out of here. You're out of here.
You think that cops?
I mean,
what do you mean?
I don't treat this as an individual level like you do. I don't think it's individual cops. It's
It is individual cops. It absolutely is.
No, it depends. It
It
depends.
100%
Different dynamics.
They should hold each other accountable, and that starts
The-
attacking the union.
Yeah, the union insurance
And then
thing was
ending
good as well.
immunity.
But there are cops within the union that are not doing shit as bad as their counterparts.
Yeah,
Yes, and they will hold each other
Right.
accountable.
Right. No, yeah, and they won't be hurt by their insurance rate.
No,
The
why
insurance
are we?
rates go up for the
Stop.
individual.
Listen, you guys have already
Not
tried
for everyone.
this.
They go up for the
Cops
individual.
Don't hold each other. Why are we relying on
Because
cops
there's no
to fucking report?
consequences for
This
doing
is so
so.
stupid.
Or,
This is
no,
so
Because there's
dumb.
no
I'm not
consequences
telling
for
you.
doing
Doing
so.
something you don't want to have to pay.
Listen.
They don't want to
Instead
have
of
to
you,
pay, so they're going to
stop.
make you pay rather than them pay.
Motherfuckers.
Go ahead.
Instead of relying on cops to hold them accountable, why can't we just look at the complaint record?
I agree. I
Because
agree.
the
I don't
complaint
disagree.
record is not the only thing indicative of someone doing a bad thing.
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah,
solid
yeah.
measurement. It's a solid measurement in which that we can say that, okay, maybe we should start investigating this cop. Why do I give a fuck if I have to wait for
Well,
fucking
why
cops
don't
to be
we
like,
just start
let's
looking
stop
at the
talking,
compliment record
stop talking,
and
stop
start
talking,
hiring
stop
police
Yeah, let him
stop
finish,
talking,
bro.
stop
Let him
by their
talking. You're getting
compliments.
muted. Yep,
Let
you're
him
getting
finish.
muted.
Let him
Sorry,
finish. Go
I had
ahead.
to mute him. We have a system in which that we record complaints and we can look at cops. But what we are seeing is that when cops end up doing something bad and it goes viral, we're like, oh, this motherfucker had 17 complaints on his record. What the fuck? How the fuck did this nigga stay in the fucking shit? But instead, I'm gonna be like, maybe we should wait for fucking cops to be like, snitch on themselves.
No
Niggas
one
trying to
said,
change
no, wait, no
America,
one
bro.
said that. You could do both, bro. You could do both. Relax.
I like both. I like the idea of both.
You could do
to be
both,
honest.
bro. Like,
But
it's
Because
not
you
one
have-
or the other. It's not black or white fallacy, bro.
You're hurting
Nazi,
all
can I ask him
cops.
a
Yeah,
question?
I know, because they should be held accountable, so you should attack the
Nazi,
actual
can I ask,
system to hold
when
each
you,
other
whenever you,
accountable, right? Why do I do this at an individual level when you could do both?
okay,
Yeah, one's
we heard you.
preventative.
Can I retort?
I was in the
Yeah.
middle of trying to say something. You guys really need to stop chomping at the bit if what you're going to say is fucking worthless, right? There's no reason to be so hurried. The person who said that, what group investigates cops? Let's see if you even know this. The person who said you could do both at the same time? In the United States, because it doesn't sound like you're from here, which group actually investigates cops? It's quiet. All right, so stop.
No,
Wait, it's talking about tag, you're talking
you
about
said
me.
to the person,
You can
not to
Google
a
it.
single
You're talking
person.
about
I
tag,
know
you're
who
talking
does
about
it.
me.
Well, isn't it called like
All of the
internal?
people who are
Yeah,
arguing
there's
with
internal
which
affairs,
group
and so
investigates?
police
Yeah.
investigate the police.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know of any issues with internal affairs being buddy and buddy with the cops when they get complaints and don't actually investigate
Oh,
them properly?
definitely.
Yeah,
That is
everyone knows.
ridiculous.
Oh yes, of
That is
course.
not the
It
only.
happens
That's
all
not
the
the only
time.
Don't
thing that
Internal
affects
affairs
Did I
and
say
detectives
only?
are.
Hey, I am not a dummy, so I don't ever. Let me actually not do what I'm saying I'm not going to do. I don't do all or nothing. It's always somewhere in between. So stop. Your argument can never be, oh, you know
Right,
what? You
me-
said all or nothing. Yeah, we're not in high school, right? So
I just said,
when
yeah.
it
No one
comes to the
said that.
major,
That's the way the
so
world
when
is.
you
What are
keep
you talking
combating
about black and white
Fadzi,
fallacy, bro?
Okay, let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak.
you don't even know what the fuck that is. So when you're talking to Fadzi, and he says, "Hey, this is a major issue," why don't you just say, "Hey, Fadzi, you know what? You're right." And in addition to what you're saying, I think this minor thing can also contribute to lessening the cop abuses. Why didn't you just say that? Why
Yeah.
argue, dog?
Yeah, I agree.
We
Do
literally
both.
said that, bro. We literally said we could do both.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah,
we're
Why you
now we got
why
it.
do you
Now
say dumb shit and then say I didn't say that, bro?
so it's the
Dumb
stupidest
fuck.
motherfucker in here.
Look, look, man. Okay,
Hold
I
on,
think
you said the words that came out of our mouths were worthless.
Okay. I think both have merit, but like also there was something brought up earlier, and it was a really smart thing. Actually, Jay can go ahead. I'll go after you because you got muted and you
What
were
I was
waiting.
saying about the insurance argument, it's like why at everyone like, oh my god, you have insurance? Because you have insurance means that everyone's car insurance goes up. Because you have car insurance, everyone's car insurance goes up because you're a shitty driver. That's not the way insurance works.
Never said
You
that.
have to realize that it's an
I
individual thing.
People, I
And so,
can't stand stupid people.
No,
they live in another world.
if it's a police union thing, that's when the police are going to start policing themselves
Archie
more.
never said
Because
what
then
you're
their
arguing
pension goes down because they're
This
paying
guy's
for
a
bad cops.
retard. Nobody
But
said.
if there's no union, which there doesn't have to be, if
gonna
there's
just
no union insurance, they pay for it themselves.
Okay.
If every time the insurance goes up, man, it goes up. If it's $20, oh god, my insurance went up $20 this month because
Wait.
$20
Just
is not
cops themselves.
deterrent.
Here, let me ask a question. Are you
$30
talking
a
about?
month. $20
Shut
a
up.
month.
Shut the fuck up.
Go ahead.
Are you talking about purchasing individual professional liability insurance? Is that what you're talking about? For law enforcement?
Yes, in the same manner that. Hold on. Let me answer your question.
You really got to mute these niggas.
Okay.
He was giving
so,
nuance.
since we're talking about that, generally, if each individual law enforcement officer has to buy insurance now, you are decreasing the amount of money because now they have to purchase it with their own money. Each cop has to pay. So, yes, all cops across the board now have to pay for this insurance. That is true. I never said that if one cop does something bad, all the insurance goes up. That's not true.
That's
I
not your
never said that
critique.
in straw manning.
That was someone else's critique. That wasn't your critique.
By the way, that's not even practical because their salary would go up commensurately with the insurance each time too. So like,
of course it would.
You're just passing the cost on to the taxpayers who already pay for the lawsuits in the first fucking place.
That is a worry. That is a worry.
Stop trying to be so big brain
good
sometimes, man.
So the question that was brought up kind of in the middle earlier was how do we actually look to increase the quality of our police officers, right? Because we understand that the quality of police officers we have is shit. So what do we do to recruit and entice quality police officer and quality police candidates?
Well,
the issue with
from their neighborhood.
Like it's always the first one to answer the dumbest fucking things to say, bro. Without fail. So essentially, when it comes to the cops, I think the issue is the crime, right? If there wasn't so much crime, you wouldn't have all the degree of policing we have. That's driven by socioeconomics. So like, I just feel like in America where you have so much gun ownership, propensity to violence.
Do you remember my question, Pickle? Do you remember my question,
I do.
Pickle?
You can't fix the situation because you're not fixing the people these cops have to deal with. If you put me on the beat and within a year I almost get shot a couple of times, I'm blowing every motherfucker's head off who even twitches. So what are you solving at that point?
I don't know.
Nobody's going to sign up for the job.
Exactly. You probably shouldn't be a cop.
Yeah, that's what I just feel Pickle's not a good candidate.
I mean, a little sus.
Thank you for the cliche response.
Yeah, you should be a cop.
Thank you.
That's a little weird.
Cliche.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not fancy, dude. I'll mute you in a fucking second. Shut the fuck up with all the fanfare in the background. You don't think I thought about that cliche response people make? Here's the thing. Show me the pansy ass fucking liberal who says shit like that on the internet who's willing to go and take the job. That's why these people end up in the job in the first fucking place. Because all the bitches who say, hey man, I'll take that job, or hey man, if you don't like it, don't sign up for the job, you don't end up reporting for the fucking job. So
I serve my country, all right?
That's not a response. Then go sign up for the
I'm not afraid of death for
Then why don't you go
for
sign
freedom.
up for a job in Chicago in the worst neighborhood and be a police officer? You won't
'Cause I
because
don't
you know
live
the
in
risk to your
Chicago,
life.
man. What
Are you
talking
a
about?
cop right now?
No, I'm not.
Then shut the fuck up.
Wait, what the fuck?
What do you, I serve my country, man. Why does
Serving your country is a
policing
lot different
have
than
to be
being
a
anonymous
career?
than being a cop.
Why
You think
can't
they're
it just
fucking
be
synonymous?
Well, you could probably say
a
they're serving
communal
too, right?
thing where it's like, hey, dude, you can't do
It's like
that
a
around
community
here.
kind of side gig. That would be actually a lot better.
Give it back to the community rather than it be so.
Who says no and tell us
Why
why?
don't we do community army? Because there's a
Community
certain
army.
We do.
caliber
It's
of
the
We do
police.
community army.
there is a certain
Police.
caliber.
It's called
I hate
militia,
this
and
There
there's
is a
several of them.
certain caliber of people that you need to do that job. You just don't do a community policing.
Right, but I think we understand that
No,
the caliber of
but
people
what's
we have
crazy is
today.
you'd
Hold on,
have
hold on,
way
hold on, hold on,
less.
hold on, J.
You'd
King.
have
Hold on,
way
hold on,
less
hold on.
drug
I
violence
think we understand
if
already that
gangs
the
were
caliber of policemen
employed.
we have right now is shit. So the
No, it's
argument's
You know how
invalid.
markets work?
Hold up. Most police interactions are positive. What are you talking about?
No. You're talking about we want. No. Your objection was that if we do local policing,
You
right,
mean
then we won't be able
non-violent?
to ensure quality police. But we've all come to that, well, not all, but I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, that the caliber of police that we have is bad, right?
Where you judging that from?
It's not ideal.
Who you judging it from?
I wouldn't say every police officer is bad,
Am I
but you said 90%
Dude, you're not adding anything to it. It's fine.
am I
police
retarded?
encounters are positive.
I didn't say 90.
Tell
I
that to the
said
person
I
getting
said
arrested
I
or
said
getting pulled
majority.
over.
I said majority.
I saw the cops today.
I
Yay!
said majority. I
90% of the
didn't say
time, that's not true.
90%. I didn't say 90%. I said majority.
I am
There are
gonna
like
go.
600 million interactions with the police every fucking month.
Okay. When are you happy to see the police?
When am I?
What?
I don't
When
give
they
a
do their
fuck. Like
fucking
I
job.
don't have a good or negative interaction with police. I don't give a fuck. If
Sometimes I'm
people tell me
happy
that,
if I'm committing a
I'm never
crime and
happy
a
to
cop
see the
pulls me
police, only
over or
because
some
they're
shit.
pulling
Just
me over
assures my feet
most
that
of the
they're gonna do
time.
what they're
If
doing.
no, if a
That's
kid
the
runs
only time I
away
see
and
the
a
cops
cop
is when they're
fucking
pulling
finds
me
a kid,
over
you're not
or
happy to see a
asking
fucking
me,
cop.
why am I here? Which
One
I get
person
that a
at
lot.
a time. One person at a time. Let's one person at a time, please.
hold up, what you just
No,
say,
they're
fashion? Oh my bad.
if a kid's fucking going missing and the cop's looking for a fucking kid, I'm happy to see the police then. If like someone lost their fucking kid, like there's times when you're happy to fucking see the police.
That's
I'm
not
happy to
the
see the police.
majority of police
Why are you
interactions.
talking?
Come
You
on,
stupid
bro.
piece of shit.
Don't interrupt.
JK,
Don't
you
interrupt.
dumb fuck. You're about to be
Manage
muted for
yourself.
fucking like 24 hours.
Manage yourself, bro.
I'm getting so mad.
When there are
Jeez.
good things, when fucking cops when cops do their fucking job and do good things.
Never been
We
in
don't
a
have to
black
always be
community
mad.
before.
Okay, look, you're muted. J-King,
Yeah, low impulse control. That's why y'all niggas be getting
you're
shot
done
by
for the
cops.
rest of the day.
What
You
the
stupid
fuck?
shit.
Relax.
I'm muting
Pickle.
Pickle for that one.
Dude, they just get
Sure.
mad at anybody.
He's
Huh?
wild.
That was
Chill out,
He's
wild.
done for the
yo.
rest of the day. No, he's done for the rest of the
Yeah,
day.
but
Serious.
Pickle's right. Pickle's right though.
No,
Unmute him.
don't
Okay, see,
you
look, that's
Unmute
why,
dare.
him.
yo, no,
Unmute him.
shut up,
Unmute
bro.
Pickle.
Shut
Look,
Unmute
up.
Pickle.
You see,
yo,
Pickle,
stop,
that's why you
bro.
don't
No.
do that. Because
So
you
look,
give them
look,
the
Pickle
space to
could
do
get,
that.
look, Pickle could get unmuted, but you're getting muted in his place, yo, because it was funny when
Yeah,
he did it.
yeah.
All right,
Mute
it's
me.
not.
Let Pickle out. Mute me.
So it was funny when he did it. Okay, it's just racist when you do it.
And for J King, like
I apologize.
guys,
I'll stop.
yeah, and J King, J King obviously has, like, I don't know, not ADD, but you know how it is when people
Done.
can't.
Doesn't matter. He's
They're
done.
active listeners, So I'm just saying,
He's
mercy,
done for the rest of the day.
Did you say active listen?
I'm just saying, I know, what I mean.
That guy said.
Some people are active listeners. They like to participate in the listening. You know what I mean? Like they want to add
Okay.
words.
But what I was saying, there are times
Why are we
when
laughing about that? Active listening is really important.
Got it.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
there are times when it's good when you see the police, like looking for
Yeah.
a kid or something like that, when they're helping like an older person or something like that.
Yeah.
There's not always bad. It's just that these fucking bad times is when we should fucking acknowledge and be like, okay, maybe we should like kind of like take a step back and look at, are our police officers, are we recruiting the people that we should be recruiting? Like, are the police doing a job that was reflected on what we like think they should be doing, right? That like fucking obviously, I don't think that anybody here thinks that all cops are fucking bastards. Not everybody thinks that shit like that. But we should be going after those fucking bastards, those bad fucking apples. We shouldn't rely on police to fucking hold other police officers accountable. Fuck no. We need a federal system that brings these fuckers to justice, and then we should target with precision these individual fucking officers.
Go
Without
up,
punishing
King.
guys.
There's reform, yeah. There's something to be done.
Yeah, I'm all for reform.
On top of that, I think that it would be really important and almost a necessity. Well, no, not a necessity, but I think it would be really important to, coupled with that, promote and communicating great officers. You know what I mean? Like the ones that are good, so that we can re-implement sort of a trust and understanding and build that relationship back with society between them and cops. Coupled with also holding bad cops to task, absolutely.
Well, we just make him physically fit.
If you go through the process of becoming a police officer, that shit is fucking stupid. Like it doesn't take anything to become a police officer initially.
Exactly.
disagree.
That's incorrect, but
Who
okay.
who's
Yeah,
who said incorrect?
I don't know about that. Yeah.
I was a little
Okay,
flippant,
okay,
but
hold up. Because you take a physical, you take a psych eval, and you take a fucking lie detector test, and and a written test, and that's it. And there's
Are you talking
the
about for the
tests
final
aren't.
exam?
nope,
Maybe that might
nope.
be the case,
Hey,
but like that's not
what's the
all the
police
training,
academy?
bro. Like
Definitely
No, I
need to
know.
get
I'm
like
saying
what is
I'm
it? How
saying
many
the
hours?
initial process, the process of becoming a police officer.
The
That's
intake,
all you do.
Yeah, you went to the
like
police academy.
prior to training.
Yes, prior to training, when you're filling
Oh,
out
okay,
your
okay.
application, that's
Yeah.
all you do, right? They don't say, they
Okay.
don't ask you they don't really ask you why you want. Well, I'm speaking for like everything. This is in fucking Baltimore. They don't, so it might be a little different. So I'm gonna shut the
Yeah.
this
fuck
isn't
up.
The
Actually,
Wire, yeah.
yeah,
Yo,
I'm
you got
gonna
a
shut the fuck up
zesty
because
little
it is
walk.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I
Yo,
noticed
who,
that as
who,
well.
who,
Gio.
who you talking about?
Talking about the only person walking on cam.
I'm pretty sure that
Yeah, how about you do a few
I'm pretty sure there are fitness. I'm pretty sure there are fitness requirements to be a police officer.
You
Gio's
know, it
doing the
depends.
somebody Oberon thing.
A
It
Go
lot
for
of
it.
them
depends.
Get your
shit though. They
It's hard
shouldn't
to
train
meet that
you.
quota with the
They
donuts, bro.
shouldn't train you to just fucking run around this fucking track and then
Or just
do
fucking
a
die, I don't
fucking
care.
press and stuff like that.
I think
You should go
I don't
in
know,
with trying to
bro.
do. You should go in with trying to do like fucking MMA and shit like that, like
what?
non-weapon combat. That should be one of the requirements for you to
they
get
MMA.
they
to be
do
a
have
police
that. They
officer.
do have
They do
like
have that,
They
but
have it.
MMA was the
combat.
worst
Yes, they have
example.
it in the training and shit, but they don't have it initially.
We
You do a
mean
fit.
initially. Like,
Oh,
what do you
I
mean by
get what you're saying. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying. It's not. It's not. It's not part
process,
of.
bro. The
It's not part of the
application
test. It's not part of
process.
your
Yes,
assessment.
exactly.
It's not
That's
part
what
of
I'm
your
saying.
assessment.
Why aren't your
That's
legs
fair.
hairier?
What the fuck? Oh,
You
You
need
know,
to
I
shut
don't
up,
know.
you
That
Oberon,
looks
fucking
like
Oberon, can
queer.
you
like
not be weird for
what?
like 10 seconds, bro? 10 whole
Sorry,
seconds.
yeah.
it just looks like some
No,
effeminate
no,
leg.
bro, can you
We
like
have
not be weird?
children in here, bro. You're
Yo,
scaring
it
the
just
children.
What the fuck did I say that like was
The
weird?
children are
Like for
covering their
kid.
legs now. Don't worry, kids. He won't come for your legs. It's okay.
This is why we don't
What the fuck
trust
is
the
happening?
it's a
LGBT
nice house though.
community.
Bro,
I
you
like
didn't
those
have to say
floors.
that out loud. Relax yourself.
I like those.
Y'all are
You
the one
said it out
bringing up
loud, bro.
kids. That's
Yo, so
fucking
Okay.
weird.
yeah,
You
I
brought up.
don't know that like I don't know that we have like I don't know. I think the training standards could be like more. I mean, of course,
Yeah,
I think
they
all
should
like
be more.
there's
Yeah.
always room for improvement. I don't know that like any just because we see fat police officers, I don't know that like fat police officers just get
Yeah,
like
Paul Blart.
recruited
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
they
pretty
do.
often. Like I know a lot of fat
He's
ass
a
like
cop.
military people of
Paul Blart isn't
higher
a
rank
cop.
I was legit about to say I
as
know
mall
some
cops.
fat ass police officers that could run tracks around me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's some
well,
those fools can pick
yeah,
up
I
some
know
fat.
fat people who can. I know fat people who can run, and I know fat people who got fat while they were in, but didn't come in fat. Like I don't know.
You know, you can't beat
I don't
Fat
think it's
Albert
his
in a
lack.
race. You know that, right? You can't beat Fat Albert in a race. I'm just letting you know.
That's because he doesn't exist.
The race at a
No,
hospital bed.
that
I mean, like,
that's
sure.
the meme, right? Is that like
I love that scene. That's so.
yeah, that
He's
scene was
like
great,
built,
bro.
he's like drawn to be fast.
Hey, you know that shuffle thing works. Hey, that shuffle thing makes you quick still. Like I didn't
No,
realize that
no,
shuffle
you
thing
don't.
makes
You're
you.
projecting, bro. No.
Bro, I did that shit and I was surprised how fast I was going. I was like, wait a minute. There might be something to this.
Aimbot, where you at with your whole make the conversation weird shit?
We were
Fat
talking about
Albert,
the police,
bro.
and then you somehow bring it onto like a guy's legs. Like, why are you trying to make shit weird for no reason?
Yes, let's go ahead and keep talking about Fat Albert though. That's
Yeah, because it's
That's
not
an
like
extra
Fat
conversation,
Police.
not like just randomly like talk about someone's the fact that they don't have hair legs. Like, I want
joking about someone's legs being effeminate. Yeah, whoa, ooh woo.
You're always weird. You do this in every conversation.
Oh my
That's
god,
rich coming
stop.
from you, babe. That's so funny.
Wait, I'm sorry. How do I make a conversation weird? Explain that. How when do I randomly sexualize or like talk about someone's legs in
What?
conversation?
I never said that you sexualize people's
So
legs. When did I
explain
say
how I
that?
can make a weird conversation weird exactly. Go ahead.
The
It makes
G's are
shit weird all
fighting.
the time.
Okay, go ahead. Explain.
Stop.
It happens all the time,
Legit,
so it's
all
very
you
easy.
do is make some meta ass fucking takes on shit all the fucking time, and it makes it
That
fucking
sounds
weird
like
a lot
you
of the
more than
time. In
anything
fact, a lot of the time, when just like prior to like this statement, you literally said that I was weird
I
for
support
like
aimbots.
saying something that isn't gay.
I'm
Bro,
team aimbot.
shut up, bro. Shut up. Let them give them like their 2 minutes.
And you're
so we
not
can
even
get
Can I
them
gay.
just say? Can I just
You
say that I
LARP
also
as a
don't have
gay person
that
on
I
the
also don't
server,
have
and it's
hair
weird.
on my legs and
Who LARPs as a gay person on
Wow,
the
something about
server?
that.
that is crazy. I don't know any black
What?
people. I don't know black
Aimbot's
people that
not
LARP
really
as gay.
gay?
I don't know black
That is a
people.
bombshell, yo.
Bro,
That was either
no.
racist or homophobic.
Look, black
Aimbot
people
is
don't
not
LARP
really
as
gay?
gay. Okay, black people
That's
don't LARP as gay. Okay, the
crazy.
consequences are too high.
Even
I'm just
aimbot
telling
Wait,
you
I
right
don't,
now.
he's
I don't,
not
I don't
gay.
even know what's
What?
happening. Like, I don't know what
Okay.
anything like
That's
Oberon's saying.
great.
Wait, what
It-
happened?
Oberon's
Apparently,
saying that I'm
you're a gay
LARPing as a gay
LARPer.
person on the server, which is not the case.
Like, you're a gay LARPer now. Apparently, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't
But
realize
maybe
that was
Oberon,
what
I probably shouldn't
Wait.
shame you for it. You do your
No,
thing, dude.
Oberon, explain to me how I'm LARPing as a gay person on the server. Go
Wait,
ahead.
you actually
You
believe
you
that?
mean like literally like the more
No
than 3
way, man.
times that I've heard you say I'm not actually gay? I just like
Oh
joking
my
around. I'm not
god,
actually
you're brain
bi.
dead.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you're stupid. My bad.
Holy
So,
shit, lol.
anyone else in the room? Yes, I'm actually yes, I'm gay. Yeah.
We
Okay,
love
there you
That's pretty
go.
fucking gross,
The
man.
three
Oh,
times the three times
Not
I said I
convinced.
wasn't, the 3 times I said I wasn't was of Yittle, because like who says that I'm gay, and I say no I'm not, and then we have
Yeah,
a 3-hour
it's a
conversation
joke.
about
The
it.
joke
Yeah.
is like
Speaking of which, has anyone
everybody
seen
knows
Yitto in a
just, but he
while?
says
He's
he's
been
not. That's a
banned.
joke.
Is Yitto okay?
He's been banned.
Yeah, what is Yittle?
Aimbots, I
we
completely
gotta go
accept
take
you
you
as a
out
gay
for
person,
dinner.
okay? You're more than welcome in our community, okay? We love you.
Yeah, but you're Portuguese though. So.
I'm not trying to gatekeep you. I just don't
It's okay.
really believe you.
That's crazy, bro. Aimbot's not gay, bro. My whole life is a lie.
How
Bro.
is it a lot? Explain
Peace
that.
is a lie, bro.
That
There's
is
only
crazy.
passion. Through passion, you gain strength. Through strength, you gain power. And through power, you gain victory. And through victory, your chains are broken.
Not gay aimbot.
Yeah, so besides that weird comment, is there anything else I make weird in a conversation, Oberon, or no?
Well, you call me Portuguese.
I mean, that's just a fact. You are Portuguese.
Let's
and I'm sorry for you.
Yes.
Who contributed the
No, they
most
would be
to the
subjective.
American
They would probably be
Revolution?
particular things, not like general.
Okay,
Prepare
then
yourself for
name
an
them. I
earthquake.
have all day, bro. I have nothing to do.
Read him.
Bro, we
read
don't have
him.
all day. Hold on, wait a minute. We
I
were
got all
having a
day.
I didn't say.
convo.
I didn't say we.
I already-
I did not say we.
He didn't
I
say
said
we.
me.
He said him. So
I said,
yo,
yeah,
I got all
I said
day.
me. Yeah. I
how
didn't say,
how
there
how
was no
about we
we
have
in
some
the- in the-
charity? How about we have some charity for all the
I
other
don't want to
people in
be
the room?
mean. I don't want to be mean.
Yeah, let's
No,
let's
don't
have some
pretend you don't
charity.
want- don't pretend you don't want to be mean when you like to call me
No,
out in every
today's not the
conversation.
day.
When is it
I
though? 'Cause
appreciate
you do this
it.
dumb way. You do this dumb
Wait,
petty
what do you mean
bullshit
call
every
you out in
time,
every
though.
conversation? What are you talking about?
Like
I
you and Absent do the same shit to me. It's kind of
Listen,
weird because you guys are
guys, can
basically
we
the same
not
type of
just
person too.
can we not just look at the avatar of can we not just look at my profile picture?
I'm
and just
pretty
be
sure
like,
like the last time I had any sort of altercation with you, I was
dying to relocate, and I probably might. But it's a lovely country.
Oh, look, he changed his name.
What do you mean, why? It's so big and there's so much to do, and
Because everyone goes
cowboys.
to America, bro. Cowboys.
Be original.
Dude.
They're cowboys.
There's enough
Yeah, cowboys.
there's enough
You
immigrants
made
in
things.
Wait, you cowboys. That's where you actually get lynched.
Sorry.
I said that's where you actually get lynched, cowboys.
There's enough
Lynch.
immigrants in America already with the white ones.
Oh,
That science does in fact contain presuppositions. It contains axiomatic starting points, and there's two of them basically. One is that
I don't need to be benching fucking 200, bro. It's like literally useless in real life. It has no purpose.
That's the biggest cope I've ever heard in my life. Having more muscle makes you less agile. What are you talking about?
I mean, there's a cost effect. Like, there's a point where you just don't, you want to stop. Like,
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Not everybody. There are
Dude, if you're
motherfuckers
not
out
on
there who are
roids,
huge who can
you're not
do
going to reach
all
that
kinds
point.
of
If you're
stuff,
just working
but-
out naturally, I mean, you'll only get faster.
just do calisthenics. That's the best for you, I'd say. You
The
got
way
to
I
change
gauge
your
it
whole
is-
body.
The way I gauge it is if you can't do a muscle up, If you cannot do a muscle up and you go to the gym and you're like a big chunky bro, you're a clown to me. I can do muscle ups like nothing, bro. Like, understand that.
I think your
That's
form's
the
the issue
important
because your
thing.
back looks off. Like the way you, how do you do pull-ups, bro? Like,
I would show you. I have no pull up bar, but I would show you. Like,
because your back shouldn't be arched like that. You gotta be doing something wrong.
This
when
guy
you're working out.
walks up to the bar, jumps, and then thinks he's fucking muscle up.
Honestly, like, I appreciate you, you know, like being all hypercritical. But unless I can see what your lisp face ass looks like, don't come.
I'll send you a picture right now. Hang on.
Just turn your camera on. It's that easy.
I don't have perms. I gotta send you a
Chad's
picture.
digging a hole that he won't be able to get out of. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's how you feel about it. I think my back is fine.
Chad, you have a very feminine way about you, bro.
It's your feminine energy, bro.
It's like the way he stands too. He gives you white girl vibes, right?
Yeah, the
Very
way the arm
lunar.
movement
He's
and
very
shit.
lunar. Oh, he's got rings on too.
Look, he's showing off a flower right now. Like that shit's gay, dude.
Yeah, this guy's basically a white girl, bro.
He's got a big lunar man energy from this guy.
You got to send
Yeah, I sent it. That's.
I mean, I'll be frank with you. You know, the setup isn't really mine.
Check your
Like,
message request. It's probably there.
This ain't really, but it's dope. I live here.
I look like the most standard
Okay, I'm
Somali.
back. Oh, perfect timing.
All right, let's all
the
sing
most
the N.
typical Somali. That's what I look
Let's all sing the N-word song, guys. Ready?
Yo, we
Yeah.
can see your ass, Chad.
I'm very thin.
That is the stupidest picture I've ever.
Why do you have a mirror right there, bro? That's so gay.
Pokey.
See, he is a homosexual, even though
Dude,
he's
You
why?
definitely put that mirror there to fucking tease the fags,
I
okay?
did.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
not. That is not even. Listen. here's the
Literally,
thing, right?
okay? You are
Understand
a
this.
TikTok thirst trap right now,
No,
okay,
no,
bro?
no.
Dude,
Y'all are
you're
tripping.
doing way too much.
This ain't even mine, bro. This ain't even mine.
Dude,
bro.
who's
Y'all
gonna
are
be thirsting
totally
after this guy's Holocaust victim of a body? Like,
Y'all are
Dude, there are
big-
gays out there with some freaky fucking...
Holocaust victim, bro. And Frank looking ass nigga shit.
Oh, that was a good
You guys
one.
are so mean. Oh my god.
Welcome
Nah,
to
I'm being dead. I'm being.
Who's
serious with
saying
you,
that?
like,
Is there a
this ain't my
moderator
setup.
in here?
All these flowers and shit.
I
this
hope
ain't
You
not.
guys are being so mean.
It's a pretty nice vibe though. I fuck with it.
Is that
I
Patty?
set it up.
What? No, Patty's not in here.
it looks like the vibe of a. It looks like the room of a girl who would like threaten to put a hex on me.
It definitely has girl vibes. I would agree. Definitely has girl vibes.
Does he-
Yeah, for sure.
Are those your crystals in the house?
No, these are not.
Wait, do you live at a chick?
No. So
Why do the room look like this then?
Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you without too much TMI. There's a girl that is a part of what I do, and she's
Oh,
in
okay.
Bali, and this is her place, but it's in New York.
Why do
and
you
I'm
have like a whole
let
microphone?
me come out to New York, and I'm just chilling out here, and it's pretty sick.
Fair enough.
And yeah,
Are you
I'm
sure?
here till April, and then I'm going back to ATL, and we back
Gonna
to the
record
shit.
some shit in her presence, and yeah.
No, she ain't here. She's in Bali. She's in Indonesia. I'm here by myself. That's
Wait,
my
is she
place.
Asian, like, or is she business traveling?
I'm just saying, it's like imagine I said let's stop racism.
Yeah, it's just so you
I'm
know,
not necessarily
you're
saying that you
thinking
guys are
around.
being racist. I'm just saying like this generic statement. Let's stop this thing, right?
No. You said hey, you specifically stop being a groomer.
Wait, what you mean you specifically? Who did I mean when I said?
You said, okay, because here's what happened, okay? Because here's the thing, right? So we're gonna talk as if we're not like autistic, right? And we're able to pick up on some cues for a
That's too
second, okay?
difficult.
Are you ready? Are you ready, Pac? Because this is what we're gonna do.
Are
okay? We're
you
gonna
ready?
pretend we're not
Do you
autistic.
understand? Do
We're
you
gonna
understand
pretend-
certain
no,
things?
hold on, let me finish. Let me
Okay.
finish. We're gonna pretend we're not autistic for a second, okay? So
Okay,
what
let's pretend.
happened was
Yeah.
Janvis was saying something, right? And then he was directing his conversation towards Jess. And then Jess was asking him questions, like inquiring further on what he was saying. And then you joined in. You heard Jess talking to the person that just said that they're 16. And you said, hey, why are you grooming him? That's what
I
you
never said
word
that.
for word.
Yes,
Right?
it is.
Hey, but
I'm
apologize
always
to Obi-Wan
homophobic.
and let it
Say
go.
you're
Come on.
sorry.
Bro, I already let
Say
it go.
you're
I'm not gonna apologize to
sorry.
Obi-Wan. Like, fuck, I'm keeping it.
It's like
Well,
he's 12. Just make him say he's sorry. Like, what the fuck is
defense.
this?
Make him say
He was
sorry.
called a
I
fake
made him say he's
homosexual.
sorry.
How about you both apologize for being gay?
Yeah, you
Oh,
both
you
say you're
apologize.
sorry.
Absolutely, you
Hug
should
it out.
both
Everybody hug it
definitely
out.
appear.
True.
It's hell in Japan.
I've never been to Japan, but it's the
Like
shit.
they're very racist. Like they're very very racist.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
you
racist
shouldn't be
against
brown
people
if you
who
go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
you shouldn't be brown. But if you're white or Asian, you're all right.
No, I'm like I'm yellow, right? I'm like Asian, but still like they don't.
Wait, you're an Asian European.
Flat Earther, you're gonna have to come up with alternative explanations for why things fall to the ground. So, are you gonna base it off the density argument, where the reason we stick to the ground is because our density is greater or less than air?
Let's go Flat Earth
What
debate.
I originally sort of like would say, you know, and I'm not nearly as educated as other people who've been studying this a lot longer than I, but apparently there's a concept known as like the incoherent electrostatic downward vector. It just has to do with like, you know, electrostatics and electromagnetism, about like the positive and negative charges. So that plays a role in it somehow. I'm not exactly versed on it, but I know that's like another explanation besides just density by itself.
I don't know. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm familiar with incoherent electrostatic vector. Is that what you said?
Yeah, downward. I mean, there's literally, you could just like search it, YouTube. There's like a 10-minute video that kind of does a good job of explaining it. And even I used to like the webpage Discord. Is there like a chat for this, a text channel for this voice chat?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, so
General lobby, right?
If you guys don't mind, I did want to share kind of my own idea as to why I feel the way I do about the shape of the Earth. My thought process was just that, like, how I at least imagine it, because I don't think too much about these things. If it's bigger than me, I typically don't care about it. But at least for me, I kind of imagine the Earth as like one giant glass all around, where the gravity kind of is what keeps the water attached to the surface, and then due to the gravitational pull from the Earth and having, you know, the fucking water stick to the Earth, it kind of just like surrounds it, which is why like, there is no level. Because one, there's like too many influences on the water itself that's on the Earth, like tectonic plate shifting, underwater bullshit, maybe a animal here and there, who knows. But that's pretty much what I was thinking, and why I kind of feel like the Earth is round, because I'm like, all right, well, if it was flat, then like the magnetic whole thing would have to be like re-explained, and I lost my train of thought because I'm getting too freaking high.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think just like falsifying one aspect, at least a significant aspect of the heliocentric globe model, like, you know, is like all you need to just throw it out. Like, and it's not exactly necessary to then like demand a another explanation for like every single phenomenon that we may observe. Like you can, it's okay to just falsify a model without having an explanation for literally everything else that we observe, right? Like if water, like if bodies of water truly do generally seek their level and lay flat at the surface.
Wait, no, this is a little hypocritical because you made the statement that it is flat. You're not being agnostic here.
What?
You're saying we have to throw away the globe Earth theory because you found one or two things that might be false or unsupported. But shouldn't we have to do that with the flat Earth theory if I find things that don't add up? Like, let's say black holes.
Black hole? What? Dude, is a black hole inside the Earth?
How do you think a black hole functions?
There's no
we
such
have,
thing. What are you talking about?
But we're observing black holes in space.
Really? What's your observation of it?
By observation, I could give you observations, sources, fucking the existence of black holes.
Sources? Okay.
Okay, now you're trolling me.
No, you're putting your faith in fallible men.
You're putting your faith in some random YouTube video about electrostatic magnetism and how it keeps it close to the ground. Okay, so we're both guilty authorities here.
So I'm back. So any YouTube video, it doesn't matter what it is. It's just it must be false because it's on YouTube, right?
That's not my claim, but you're making the claim that black holes don't exist.
And they don't, because you haven't. I mean, you have no proof of it.
So I had a conversation with someone who believed similarly not too long ago. And I feel like the most important thing to ask here, because if we're all not operating under the same amount of evidence or provided evidence, then I feel like certain things that we say may confuse each other. So would you say that you believe, like, if you opened a science book right now and it said the earth is round for this reason, would you trust that science book?
Absolutely not. Why would I?
Okay. Well, the reason why is because a lot of this evidence is like scientifically documented and put through many different amounts of tests that are necessary in the scientific method to make it a fact and to allow scientists to claim that this is a fact. So if we're operating under that evidence and the evidence that we have been given, because like not everyone is an astronaut. We all don't have personal experiences with space and stars and all that stuff. So that's why we have these people who, one, could be possibly passionate about this, but also like just want to educate other people about the facts and information that they find. So if we throw away the general source that everyone's kind of receiving their general information of that we all believe to be is true, and you say that you don't believe in that evidence, then it's like, okay, well then what evidence do you believe in? Because that's how we get the evidence of this information. We get it from these scientists who go through numerous grueling tests and math to like find this information out. Because like if you don't believe in what has been like scientifically quote unquote proven, I want to say allegedly just to like play devil's advocate to your case, then there is nothing that we can say to convince you if you just feel like all the evidence is like not good. Period.
Was this vaccines?
No.
I was talking about
Flat Earth.
I mean, isn't it like even like a common saying within the scientific community that actually science doesn't even prove anything? I mean, I've even heard Vsauce.
Wait, okay. Well, to have this debate, I need to understand what you think science is. Like, what is science to you?
Science is like, gaining knowledge of our natural world through experiments and observation.
Right, and when we gain bias, what are the things that science combats?
Wait, what did you say? Gain bias? What did you say?
No, as we try to get a better understanding of the world using science, but what is science trying to prevent? What is it trying to prevent us human beings from doing?
I'm not sure if science is concerned with that.
Science has a scientific method that is rooted in trying to prevent misleading or false information or biased information, and it tries to root that with like things like empirical evidence and peer review and using math. We start with an observation, then we move on to a question, we do a hypothesis, we run experiments, we analyze, and then we ultimately form a conclusion, which is always undergoing scrutiny. Like that's the whole scientific process.
Yeah, but people can do like biased experiments in where they'll record stuff in a certain way or in a certain manner. which will be like, to prove their point.
That's
Yeah.
what peer review is for.
This is
Sure.
this is all part of the process of the scientific method. Things have to be peer reviewed by other experts in the field.
Has to be. Well, I can't even say the word. It has to be able to be replicated to be put into the after it's put through the scientific method. If people can't replicate or get to the same answer that they have with their method, then it kind of just all goes in the trash.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
which is why a lot of the heliocentric globe model can't be replicated. Like I can't personally on any sort of scale myself get water at the surface to curve around a bend and stick to a ball. I can't do it.
Well, that's what we talked about earlier. It's because the ball is not large enough to exhibit that amount of gravity onto the water.
And
Well,
also,
there are
that's, a
other
very,
experiments.
that's a very convenient answer that prevents you from replicating it, just like this girl said.
well, it's
let's
not
move
about.
on to the question then.
Because of the scale of the Earth, it is like there's a lot of things when it comes to flat Earth, a lot of experiments which you can't replicate on obviously like a day-to-day thing because of the scale of the Earth. I think that makes sense. I get there is certain things that you think, oh, that's convenient, because there's quite a few of those experiments where you won't be able to recreate it like here and now type thing. But there are other experiments which you can do which aren't like that, where the scale of the Earth it doesn't matter that much.
So I would ask Rebel, do you believe that the bottom of the ocean is extremely dense, or there's a lot of pressure at the bottom of the ocean?
Like water pressure, yeah.
Yeah. So if I transported you right now, for example, to the very bottom of the farthest point of the ocean, you would get crushed instantly.
Instantly got fucked in the ass, yeah.
I think so.
Okay, so but if I told you that if I pour water on myself, I don't die instantly, what would be your explanation?
There's not nearly enough volume of water by just taking a shower that's equivalent to trillions and trillions upon trillions of gallons of water on top of you at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay. No, that's fair.
I guess
what if I responded by saying, what if I responded by saying that seems like a very convenient answer?
What?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I just explained to you the difference. What do you mean convenient?
Well, no, exactly.
If Exart wanted to prove that water pressure existed at the bottom of the, really densely at the bottom of the ocean, it was that powerful, you wouldn't be able to recreate it on our scale.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
recreate it. You can just recreate it by diving into the ocean yourself. What are you talking about?
So
then have you done that?
The thing that I wanted to add earlier was that the reason why a lot of these may seem like they're like convenient answers is because there are special things that are happening behind the scenes that we cannot actively recreate with like household items. Like even if I decided to go into like a 20-foot deep swimming pool, I'm probably still not going to get the effects as if I was truly like in the ocean, because there are a lot of, like I said earlier, there are a lot of things that affect pressure, gravity, and all that stuff. Hence why we can't just drill straight to the middle of the earth, because there's pressure. In the same way, I wanted to bring up there's also air pressure, right? If I go in an elevator and go to the 20th floor and come all the way down, I'm going to feel pressure in my ears, right? That is something that you can like replicate, but like you can't just be like, oh, do I go up 5 feet? No, because clearly there's specific things that are happening behind the scenes that make these tests true. As for the observation of the heliocentric model, I wouldn't say that was more of an experiment more than it was observation, because at least for that, like no one went into space and was like, hey, I mean, people have went into space, but no one at that time, at least when Galileo was like, hey, this is heliocentric, and they all like put him in jail. Nobody like went into space to correct him. Nobody went into space and was like, I need to organize the stars and find out if this is true. It's about like observation. And if multiple people observe the same thing and they can prove that they observe the same thing and you can see it the same way, then it would then become fact. But in terms of the like water thing, it's really hard to replicate that unless you actively like pursue making the specific effects that the ocean has on the body, which is like pressure and all that stuff. It's not just water. And the reason why I bring this up is because when we were talking about having a ball and having water stick to it and curve, water doesn't, it's not that water is curving. It's the fact that water is doing what water does, which is filling its space. It always fills space no matter what. So I wouldn't say that gravity is really curving it. It's more just like pushing it down, and water does whatever the fuck it wants anyways. But when it comes to like having it in the ball, you actually can semi-replicate it, I would say. If you take a ball of water, spin it in a circle, like it's gonna centralize somewhere, and like that's kind of like how it's working basically, where like there are specific things in effect on the earth that causes water to act the way it does and why it doesn't settle, and those things can't be easily replicated unless you have the information and experience to know how to properly replicate these things with those specific effects, because if you can't get it to the T, then your experiment is invalid.
Rebel, do you mind if I tie together the examples that I was trying to give with the water versus how it compares to gravity?
Sure.
Okay, so whenever we were talking about, well, why does water behave this way? And then our example was, or our reasoning was, well, gravity. And you said, well, why can't I like test that right now myself? And I said, well, because it's operating on such a scale that it's not going to be observable to you at this level. And your response was, that seems like a convenient answer. So then the reason I was tying that to the water thing was because you seem to recognize this, but you're trusting someone's knowledge about this, that there's a ton of water pressure at the bottom of the ocean, but if I pour water on myself, I can't necessarily observe it to the same level. But for example, I could still recognize that the water has weight, right? So I can get some semblance of an understanding of what it must be when it gets to those extremes, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be able to see it on the same level. But I can still test it in the same way that we can still test gravity.
Yeah. Plus, we also have mathematical models. Whenever we can't do a direct experiment, like for example with a star or something, we have to rely solely on math and our models, and then have them peer reviewed for any errors.
Yeah.
But do you see how I couldn't expect you, or I shouldn't expect you to test, right? If your explanation for why water isn't crushing me instantly is because it's not at the correct scale, if I said, well, that seems convenient, you would just argue that I would have to recognize that the test isn't being done at the level where I would get that same effect, and how the same can be applied to an explanation of gravity.
And like I can't see myself. And like I was saying earlier, it's also about what you believe to be true. Because if we're giving you like the scientific method, which is typically used to prove things either fact or false by scientists all over the world, and you don't believe in that, there's not much that I can give in an answer, because then all of my evidence would be biased in your eyes.
Well, I think that we're reaching a place where we agree. We're talking. He's giving a specific, I was giving a specific explanation, and he was refuting it by saying it seems convenient. So I provided another explanation I offered another type of thing, an experiment, if you will, or a hypothesis, which he gave an explanation to, and I responded in kind. But we don't seem to agree that that the reason is the same.
I mean,
Rebel?
pouring water on yourself was just like essentially taking a shower. It wouldn't even be anywhere near trying to find the equivalence or replicate of.
Yeah, I got bored.
Yeah,
And then you will get like more into it.
That you can create your own like artifacts, and there's many like different little methods you can do to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
stuff in
yeah,
your
yeah,
dreams
yeah.
to achieve stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
like whatever your
exactly.
favorite piece of fiction is, like maybe the weapons in that you understand the most, or like some of the items in it you could literally take from that.
And kind of addressing to that,
I think
because
the
there were some
theory
biases.
is there's some biases that I'd have that would cause me to behave differently towards these kids.
I think in your example, it's important. It's like the kid looks to the parent after falling to see how they react, and that informs how they respond. So if they look over to the parent and the parent's like distressed and oh my god, and then the kid starts crying, versus they look over to the parent's like laughing, like haha, you're okay, right? And then the kid starts laughing instead,
I'm
right?
okay.
So it's about like how you respond, and that informs how the kid, because they look to their parent like, how should I feel about this, mom? Should I be scared or should I be happy, right? So in that case, yeah, I think it's a good idea to not make a big deal over your kid falling and be all like, oh my god, you know.
Yeah, the kids in this case, 6, 7, 8.
Part of the problem also is regarding the ADHD aspect we were going is they're less likely. The specific subtype we were regarding of hyperkinetic, those who are significantly hyperkinetic, they're less likely to kind of make a big deal out of those things, and that can be a problem because they are far more likely to get injured. People with ADHD overall, okay, so it's a bit of a technicality, but everyone with ADHD is in some way, shape, or form technically combined of like inattentive, distractible, and hyperkinetic and hyperactive. So everyone is sort of technically.
And like, what do you do? Like, it's gonna be a huge thing because immigration, it's not on the table.
Well, hey, my dude, if you listened to my meme before, they should have just let COVID kill the old people. That would have solved so much problem.
Oh yeah, I heard that one. Yeah. Actually, Japan is much more crazy on that one because Japan actually politicians tell them like you have like fucking Japanese people tell them to commit seppuku, to kind of like with the samurai killing yourself way.
Yeah.
This disembowelment, like they tell them, or they say, for example, like we need you old guys to go away, basically. That's publicly okay to say.
There, no.
I like Toyola.
I
used to not like Toyola. I'm a reformed Toyola fan.
Ew. So I think that was the night where I had the fucking seizure. I wasn't there. I was pretty goddamn far gone.
No, that wasn't the night. No. That wasn't when you had that seizure. That was recent. The thing with Toyola happened a minute ago.
That was also recent. I don't remember that.
That's fair, but like tanks are pretty much useless in modern warfare. Like that's the reason why the U.S. Army and the U.S. Marine Corps.
Common.
It's common.
He had a cookie for his username.
I mean, he may or may not be.
And he said he was Cree.
Bro, he might be my boy.
Well, really, bro? You're boys with a Cree?
Hell yeah. I mean, bro, listen, my people speak Cree, but we're Nishnabs, okay?
You like the Creetards, Wilford? That's disappointing.
I am a Creetard, technically.
That is disappointing.
Technically, you're not. Okay.
Yeah, my people like the Creetards.
Imagine like a Creetard.
Just because your grandfather LARPed Creed doesn't mean you have to, bro. Oh.
Oh, that's what you do because he's
go suck a baby penis. Go ahead. Bye. Go. That's what Talmud says. That's why you're a little dirty, disgusting devil is.
That whole thing is just fucking boring. I don't get. I just don't get these chats, bro. These motherfuckers be lame as shit. Let's play with my dude Robo. Let's invite him to a game and party. And we can just have some fun doing that. Doing some actual games.
Hostile UAV in the area.
That whole fucking other shit was just lame as fuck. Oh my god, I don't think my thing is charged. My headset would be charged. It's fine. Just say fuck it.
Mission compromised. We're done.
How the fuck you gonna ask me to hit karaoke? Yeah, ask me. Oh, yeah. You know what I should do? Play some Thunderbird. I don't even know how the fuck would I do this. Alright, how would I do this? I could open up War Thunder, right? I don't know how to like screen cap that shit. Like, let's see. I will do a window capture and it will be War Thunder. Ha! I think I did it. Boom. Be here. Boom. Right? And then this one can be muted. And then this one would be the see. Maybe what I. Where is it? I think I got the wrong one. Oh. Is it this one? How do I do it? Okay, so that's that. Oh! Alright, let's see if I can do this correctly though. The fuck? This shit big as a bitch. Don't worry. How do I... Ah! No! Windows is what I need. Jesus Christ. Fucking bullshit ass dude. Could just call it like get a ship. I suck at planes. I don't know if I suck at planes, but the planes just suck on War Thunder, bro. There we go. Alright. I think we're good. Okay. Yep, now we're good. Get the visuals up, the audio up. Hey? Alright, I'm stupid. I just heard that tank explode. I was like, fuck. Let's see. I just want to be sure. gonna echo for a second. Alright, we're good. Let's check out some War Thunder. I fucking hate the planes. Let's do an army. Let's go to battle. War Thunder, the best PG game ever. War Simulation. Fucking advertising. While I wait for my fucking game to... I mean, not my game, headset charge. Need my headset to charge. Alright. I rarely play on a fucking PC. Go look at that one. Oh no, I turned this out. Yeah. Fuck this trick being over here. Could join game. This man ain't letting me join the game. Game session is currently full. As soon as he invited me down, but it's gone there. Fuck. What's happening? Okay, don't know what to do, so we're not doing India. So, what's happening? Can't press stuff. No, don't switch users. Oh, shit. Alright, this nigga just invited me. No! Alright, I'm out of here. Gotta cancel Board Thunder. Close window. Alright, my bad. This guy's on here. Let's switch windows back. Boom. There we go. And let's turn this volume up. And this nigga's still not in here, bro. Like, what the fuck? Don't ever trust Mexicans, bro. They are fucked up. Yo! This nigga Robo being a little bitch. Ain't throwing a nigga party or nothing like a little asshole.
We're taking Alpha.
Hello. What do you want, you prick?
Oh, look at the cow. Bravo. Alpha secure.
My bad, dude. You sent the invite while I was taking the shit.
You gonna reject my invite? Nah, you like, this nigga black. I don't even want to accept his invite. You racist. Straight up.
We've lost Alpha.
I mean, I'm not denying it, but I was still taking the shit when you sent the invite out.
Better keep your N-word lover pass, bro. Come on, man. What are we doing? Are we standing multiplayer? What are you working on?
Getting good at the game.
This what DMZ is for, my boy.
We're taking Bravo. Friendly UAV on station.
Do you know this other Mexican that's in the class, in the party?
We're losing Charlie.
No.
Bravo.
Bad, I thought all you guys knew each other.
Nah, I'm racist. I don't like Mexicans.
Sweet. Me either.
Just a weak space if you ask me.
How's that Harry Potter that I can't play until April?
Shit is so fun, in my opinion.
Is it?
Are we doing the new map?
Either one. I want to collect some money and guns and stuff first, anyway, and then just Whip ass. Every time I tried to play this by myself, I got fucked up. I don't know what the hell was happening. I think they got harder.
Junior, I see you're not eating your food, so I'm a dad tax of it.
Dad tax. Ooh, speaking of food, I'll be right back. I'll be back before it starts up.
Oh, my bad. Wait on me.
Maybe not.
For sure. My wife is in. But neither. Oh, my answer. Yeah. Might be extra events past. Oh, I'm feeling that. Nothing wrong. It's just had my iPhone. All at once. To me. 12:20 p.m. I texted her how many.
Welcome to the DMZ. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high, so expect contact.
Coming. Coming, Mom.
Don't kick me!
I'll be back, guys, if you're here.
Oh, well, you should have come down. Are you there? Maybe he is AFK as well. We're both AFK. Yeah, because I can hear my echo. He's definitely not looking at the screen. I just wait. You didn't see me eating.
Hello?
Oh, he's back finally. Jesus Christ, it took you forever.
I know. I'm sorry. Mom brought some hot dogs and pizza from Costco.
Didn't know you people eat those things.
I sure do. I'm very white.
Recon contract marked.
Nice.
Gotta do this for our mission.
You have it like as one of your missions?
Yeah.
So you... But you swear.
One of my faction missions. Oh shit.
Is this the Asian
Wonder if I
place
can-
or is this the regular place?
It's the Asian place. Damn, I wish you would have watched me fucking execute this dude.
Man, I kept fucking up every time I played this by myself. I don't have a weapon.
Oh, you need a weapon? I just killed a dude out here. Get an M16.
Nigga, man, you think? What's that?
Here's a crate right here. It's opening up.
Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of nothing. Damn. This ammo.
Nothing?
Target
Oh,
areas
okay, here, there was an M16 out here.
Assault rifle here.
Now we're cooking.
We got people right in front of us. Go ahead and loot them.
Oh, shit.
They go down.
Fuck, bitch.
You good on armor? You need plates?
Mambe. Mambe. Anybody got plates? Yeah, I got that. Just shooting it. Mambe.
We got a Samsite right here. If you want to take it, I know how much you like.
Oh my god, so many people.
Moving.
Yeah, I have no idea where they came from and they just killed me.
Yep, that's it. Oh, look who it is, just in time.
Look who it is, it's Aubrey.
You knew he was coming on, that's why you just died instantly.
I didn't know he was coming on. Booty doesn't text anybody anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
Fuck it, let's do some Warzone.
I said fish. Hilarious.
What type of fucking
Damn, bro, are
fucking
you
was
speaking
that?
fucking Chinese?
Fucking Mr. I sent fucking videos on fucking Down syndromes. That's fucked up.
Come on, Booty, hurry up.
What are you playing?
Thanks for the weenie, Mom.
Wow. Your mom's a transgender, eh?
No, she's a full-blooded American. She doesn't believe in they, thems, or...
What is this,
It's
Robo?
this.
You're rocking the gun too, finally?
My brother in Christ, I am. That's because I
you can't
told me
beat
to.
him. Join him.
I told me, hey, lower it. Because I told me to.
Nice. Ice doesn't even have it fully unlocked everything yet, and he's doing all right with it. Shit, imagine if he actually unlocked the full potential.
Oh man, Costco hot dogs, best wings in my mouth, dude.
That's what my ex used to call me, the Costco hot dog.
Oh.
My ex used to
I
call
don't-
me a disappointment, but
Yeah, I don't have an ex, but I just got ghosted.
She's all like,
There's that.
I only have that one that tolerated me, and
Use this time to practice.
she gave me a
We will be
fucking
deploying
trial.
it's Chick keep on telling me she got that heavy flow, so I can't enter her vagina.
I don't know what part of I'm going to lunch do people not understand. All they do is keep IMing me.
Enemy down.
Big fat morning, big fat morning show. Alright, let's get him. We're doing resurgence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to resurge in that ass. You know what I'm saying? We got to resurge in that ass, boy. We tired of
I got a
spaghetti
question
now.
for you. For both of you.
The answer is 22. I'm sticking with it.
You got a knife in your back and a dick in your butt. Which one you pulling out first?
Knife in your back or a dick in your butt.
I'll leave the knife in and take the dick out of my butt.
I will also leave the knife in and take the dick out of my butt. Because if you take the knife out, there's a chance that you just might bleed out because the knife could be blocking a severe.
Somebody gets it. Somebody really gets it.
What, almost? Wait.
I don't know if Woody was telling us to wait or.
No, I'm telling my daughter.
Oh, why can't I be your daughter? Daddy? Daddy? Oh, hold up. I gotta say it like a Hispanic. Papa? Boy, you
I'm
did.
not gonna lie, I was never fucking like a big fan of South Park. Granted, I haven't watched it in quite a while.
Oh, we got incoming. Tango on me. Ah.
Hold on.
But these new episodes of South Park are fucking funny as shit.
Oh, you must be a little bit back then. They don't have any new episodes, do they? When did the last one come out? Am I
I
behind?
have no idea. I'm super behind. because
Woody!
I haven't watched it since like it first came out.
You got 3 niggas in your shit, my boy.
Oh my god, damn, dude. I gotta get used because I moved myself to the big screen kind of, so I gotta get used to this shit.
Watch the skies.
I feel it.
It's fucking awful, man.
Oh no! I killed 2 up. I downed 2. I hate downing niggas, bro. I swear to God. They getting revived on my body.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna dip out somewhere else. What do you guys think?
Don't leave loose asshole by himself. That's just rude. I'm coming on you, loose asshole.
He's in this building. I don't know where, Booty.
One's on the outside.
Right here. Right here, someone.
One's on the outside.
No, they just found me. Can I have a drink? Please?
Oh, fuck, you got right here.
Damn, it's only been 20 minutes?
Yeah, they're all crawling, dude. They're all crawling, so be careful. And there's a landmine. There's a landmine. You see it, dude?
Yeah, it's
God damn it. Okay, you scared the fuck out of me.
Oh shit.
There's
Gotta be another one somewhere. Where are you? What's that?
That's my hot dog. That's my hog.
Circle's coming, boys.
Quad right here.
Oh, it's him. It's one of the guys.
You bitch. I hope you die in a flaming ball of lava.
Oh shit, they might go to it. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
How far is it? Oh, it's not too far. Sweet. Fuck. Got dude on top of the building. Right here.
He's gonna be under the grave right now, under the building.
So watch it when you go to the loadout.
You can grab her. Oh, he's coming to us right now.
Can't get it. Woo. Oh no! My body is dead. Run, booty! Run, Lucy!
I can't.
Oh my god, bro, that's bullshit.
Right, left, and right, and up and down, and inside out.
Stood there. Should have just got her. Should have just.
We were pinned either way. I'm running it back. Oh, I feel this Costco hot dog getting rid of my strep throat and.
So you're telling me all it took was a glizzy to get rid of it?
From Costco, yeah. Not homemade, like yours. What? You guys on the loading screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, mama.
Okay, cool.
Don't you dare play on there like that. Hold on, let me see if this is the right time.
My
122.
mind's telling me.
122. Yeah.
Oh,
Here.
now I'm not on the loading screen. Now I'm back on the
Yeah.
loading screen.
We're most likely gonna enter a lobby because you can hear the wind.
Sorry, I didn't mean to fart that loud.
What? We didn't even know until now
He said you can hear the wind.
of the game.
Oh, darn it!
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll go soon. Wow. How's this sniper rifle? I know someone's going to come up behind me. Ooh.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
What that mouth do show? What that mouth do? Mouth do show.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey.
Now you deploy to the war zone.
Girl, say. Girl, say.
I'll be pulling up the spot with my homies on the drop. Gonna hit it at the spot.
I'm go crazy.
Where we going? Where we going? Last time you fucking pick. It was the last minute. We got bugged.
Alright, you guys.
Where we going?
Take it.
Battle Royale. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight.
Fuck it right here. Let's go here.
Wow. Okay. Fuck me then.
There's a buy station right here.
I do everything just to keep the goddamn thing going. He's like, oh fuck you, Iceman. I'm gonna go over here. You boys.
Asian music's a good place.
I'm taking it.
I'm very racist.
Where the fuck is that bitch at? I am the men in black. Prep for contact.
Sniper right here.
Oh, I want it.
Oh, at least somebody's by us.
Yeah, and they're gonna come towards us. Oh, 4 of them, 3 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them. That's how it's gonna go.
Well, not before I get to that station first.
I come first.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I don't think they're gonna want to meet fucking
Hostile UAV in the area.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Contract complete. You survived.
Damn right I survived.
Dang, let's get that prize.
From where?
Ooh, piece of candy. Above you. On this rooftop.
Oh shit! C4
You me.
Run, Robo! Run, Robo!
Oh, the robot.
It's gonna drown me. Fucking sack of shit. How you doing?
Can I even
You guys
get
see
on
him
top of
anywhere?
this?
I'm thinking about buying a UAV.
Yeah, get a
I
UAV.
don't see him.
I do not see him. I
I'm
have
popping
no.
one right now. Put your sniper rifle on top.
Got him right here. Fuck! I downed one. Killed one. Get that bitch. Get that bitch. Get that bitch. Yeah. 2. Let's go. One more. One more, boys.
Yeah, there's one more. I don't know where he's at.
He's on top of the roof. Never mind. He's not. I was mistaken.
Oh, there's that sniper rifle.
I am taking it. Where's this fucker?
They're gonna be coming back for their shit.
Team made it to the safe zone.
Okay, so where my shit at? Do I want this sniper or this sniper? Which one's stronger? This one seems like it's got more.
Victus is one of the most overpowered sniper rifles.
Invictus? Alright, I'll get the Victus.
We have enough for a loadout if you guys want to do it.
Oh shit. I ain't even need that sniper rifle. Here, take my money.
Here. Oh, wait. So, made it. I don't think we need it.
Why you say that?
Is it close to us though? Because if it's not close, I'd rather.
It's
just
in the
buy it
middle
for
of the
us.
water. I don't know if that's a good.
I'll just buy it back here. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right here. It's too late. I'm already buying it, booty.
Might be a lot of people over watching it though. That's all I'm saying.
I bought it, booty, back here.
I'm right here.
You know what, booty? I want you in my fucking arms. That's what I want.
In the arms of a rowboat.
Oh. Hey, listen, I'm probably late for lunch. Oh.
If we wanna fully deck out one right here, ice, that's right there.
Weapon here. Hostile
You want
Wait,
to fully
that-
decked out dick?
Is this yours?
Right here.
Yeah, that's mine.
I'll take it. Let's see how it does.
It's tuned to perfection.
I kind of want to get this loadout too, so I can get my other perks. It's in the arms of an angel.
It's in the water. The water won't let it float. It'll
Yeah,
just
you can.
drop.
You can get it.
You can? Oh. Wow. Don't pay attention to this old frog. I hear shots
It's the
coming off.
final countdown.
Who's shot?
I hear
Oh,
shots coming from over
but
here.
there's my route down there if you wanted Dookie Nukie.
I already got his.
If you... Okay.
Yeah. Oh, help! 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 I'm dying! I'm bleeding! Across the bridge. Right across the bridge. Right across the bridge.
Shit, he's right in front of me. And now he's dead in front of me.
Good shit. He caught me by surprise while I had my fucking sniper rifle out.
I got UAV. Let me know when you want me to press it.
You can pop it whenever, booty.
Friendly UAV on station.
Yup, see, dude's right in front of us. I see you. I see you.
Enemy visual.
Watch your right as well.
Where is he? Where is he?
I killed the one that was in front of me. They're to my right. They were like over here.
You see him on a...
Oh, no, I'm getting aimed from the left right here somewhere.
They're in front of us.
Your team has entered the safe zone. Mark the target.
You got it. Enemy marked. Moving here.
He just jumped by me. Was that
Oh,
you?
they're fighting right here.
Enemy
I
UAV
know, I want
overhead.
to kill him. I want to kill him. Because there's a loadout right here on the rooftop.
Watch it. There's someone here to the right. Ice, be careful.
Moving here.
Where?
Right in there.
Moving.
This one.
Are you getting beat from somewhere?
Yeah, on this rock in front of me. And behind me.
Knocked him.
Marking enemy.
Oh, damn it, Ice. Why'd you push
That was
it?
me.
Oh, Robo?
Yeah, that was
Good.
me.
Yeah, why'd you push it?
Because I had to. It was in my blood.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Yo, niggas behind us, bro?
Got him everywhere.
They tagged me.
Where we going, boys? Because I'm right back at it.
Bounty targets identified. You are clear to engage.
Enemy counter UAV is active.
Oh, my shit back. Give me my shit back.
Hey, right there. That fool's right there.
I think there's somebody by me still.
Kill him. Haha, bitch.
Oh shit, behind me. Where the fuck did this...
Oh, I got someone aiming. Oh, someone's inside.
Oh. And it's
Watch your
not me.
six. Resurgence window is ending.
What the fuck? Where's he at?
Stun grenade out.
Oh my god.
Your squad mates are redeployed. Well done.
The fucking concealed fucking everything fucking plan. Oh, the plan was in my fucking eyes.
Oh, shit!
25 remain. Solid work so far.
Dookie, right there. On that page.
What?
Oh shit, this team's on the rooftop.
Stay awake. Stay alive. I got 15 seconds.
Look at you at 15 seconds, bro! What happened?
You were getting Robo, you were hitting in the corner like you were back.
Oh, I was dead. I was watching my screen. Oh, either way, I have to leave. I wasn't aiming. I'm literally at my computer working. I gotta go back to work. Later, boys. I'll be back on after work.
Ooh, you gave me a heart attack.
All right, later, boys.
Late.
Ah, you're the leader.
I have enough for one more. Sergeants. Final countdown.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Battle Royale. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Enemy movement. Copy that. Moving to my mark here. Moving to my mark.
There's one over here. Ice.
Oh, where do we go with?
Right here.
What? Been splitting.
I need shotgun shells. Hostiles on the move.
Recon drone online.
Moving here. Assault rifle here.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Assault rifle here. Enemy on the move.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV. Battery depleted. Recon
Oh, we got guys here.
Yeah, no, I was like, what the fuck? Look at that.
Gas is moving. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Your team made it to the safe zone.
Enemy proximity mine marked.
Enemy UAV active.
Teamwork. Let's go.
Moving here. Hostiles moving. Enemy movement spotted. This place has been ransacked. Hostiles on the move. Enemy on the move.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I'm gonna drop my gun. Oh, I got someone looking at us.
Got gas moving in.
You just shot dude that was over here. Sweet.
Some of your team is still outside the safe zone.
Enemy moving to my mark.
Me.
25 are left. Stay sharp out there.
Enemy movement. Enemy sniper marked.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Marking hostile.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I need high caliber rounds. Throwing a stunner.
Moving here. Hostiles moving. Enemy movement spotted. Enemy here. Hostiles on the move.
What are you aiming at me for? Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Enemy marked.
Gas is closing in.
Hostile airstrike near your location.
Enemy
Get
dropping into
out,
the
get
AO.
out. These niggas.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Enemy UAV active.
Enemy marked.
On.
Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Requesting support here.
Robo, jump down. Ice, jump down when you can.
Ah, I'm dead.
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game. Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Decoy mine set.
I almost got fooled by my own decoy mine. What the fuck?
You're losing ground.
I'm about to get the king and bring our teammates back, man.
Head to the safe zone now.
No, where the fuck is it at?
You've been designated a most wanted target. Expect contact.
Alright, protect me. We can bring our team back if I stay alive.
Do that, dude.
Bring our team back if I stay alive. 2 minutes!
Oh, fuck.
Team White.
Fuck.
Got dudes coming this way.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Got king right below us.
Gas is inbound. Advise you move to the safe zone now.
Move! Wow, it's fucking gas, not a fucking.
Let's get it done. High
Took
value
5, let's go.
down. Good shot.
Behind me, behind me!
You're losing ground. Advise you head to the safe zone now.
I am in your debt.
Nicely done! Warzone! No, the fucking team left, bro. Fucking pussies. Let's go. The fucking team left, too, right? Like, what the fuck?
Gun rich, Ice.
No, I survived that whole time.
Ice, that fucking gun rich, boy.
Yeah, I liked it.
Left or not? Our homeboy left or not? Did he?
Yeah, both of them left. We had 2 of them. Like, both of them motherfuckers left. I even got the fucking king so we can bring them back.
Bring him back and you just, I was like, fuck, you just spark it just up with the target.
Yeah.
Take a picture of that Ice and send it real quick. Hurry up.
What's he there?
Send that shit to the group.
Ah. Come on, stupid game. Up, yep, screen capture. Easy. Screenshot see.
As a way to end and leave the game with party. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I will. I'm telling you, dude. Get that fucking raw fix with the X13, dude. You might as well start hitting that shit on multiplayer just to work with it and shit. How the fuck I go my KD go down 1.76? I was positive and I got the dub. 4 wins total. How many wins you got?
I don't even know how you see that.
You gotta press start
Then go to progression.
and go to stats.
Start.
Not progression, stats.
Where's that shit at? Oh, stats. I don't think I can see it. Still don't think I can see it.
Oh, this was a fucking funny fucking.
What's it? Battle Royale. Oh, I can see it. Let's go. I got 2.0 GPA.
On Battle Royale?
Yeah, and where's my kills? Or wins? Total wins and quads 1. Everything else is 0. Oh boy. That's the first win I got this season, I guess.
I think I'm gonna get that skin, the beer hunter. Oh, that shit looks funny. In the stores.
Mm-hmm.
Is that because we knocked him, right? And then I knocked that guy again. Like, apparently that guy had like 3 self-revives, I believe. And you were able to revive yourself, huh?
Yeah, that's what the king was for. The king was gonna bring them back and I get to revive myself. Well, that like when it was finished, I revived. It was bringing them back.
When you make yourself a king, you can automatically bring your players back?
Yeah.
The king or most wanted? There's a difference?
The most wanted is the king.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
once you survive that shit,
You bring them back. Yeah.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna get off. It was a good dub. I'll be on tonight.
Yeah, I'll be back on. I gotta go to the store anyway.
What you should do is get a couple multiplayer with that Raw and the X13, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was doing before y'all got on. It's probably good and upgraded now. I just gotta
You
fix
gotta figure. I know you gotta play a couple of shit to unlock shit, but you know, dedicated to it, dude. And then trust me, you're gonna love that gun.
it. All right, buddy.
All right. Later.
All right, that was. How long have I been on this?